Okay, so here's the deal. We are going to do a two for today because I don't want to not do Midwest Melanin Mafia and I don't want to deprive y'all of a Wednesday live. So I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. So I'm streaming live for Down for the Count as well as on my channel so I can make sure I get this done. Now, Midwest Melanin Mafia, they will come in here about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then we'll get that part of the show kicked off. Okay. And we're going to talk about whatever they want to talk about. More than likely, we'll be talking about Jada Parker and her comments regarding trans women competing in sports against women. Um, we'll be also talking about Corey, which the podcast and I have done that. Down for the Count has talked about the situation with Corey Graves. We will go over it again for Midwest Melanin Mafia. Podcast info is scrolling at the bottom, but if you want to, you can always go over on YouTube. We did go live on Tuesday, and we talked about it over there on our pod, so you guys can do that as well. I'm in the middle of getting ready to upload that episode straight to Spotify, so you can either listen to it or you can watch it over on YouTube. You'll be able to see the pictures and everything on Spotify and YouTube, but give me some grace. Okay, so Nika was in here first. Shout out to Nika coming in early and on time. Kayla was here, and then Donnie's here. He asked, "Where's Midwest Melanin Mafia?" I promise you that they're coming. I just wanted to go live first and come on here and talk and chill and all that good stuff. All that I ask is that those of y'all who don't know about Midwest Melanin Mafia, that you just respect them when they come in, and that's it. That's all. My moderators know about Midwest Melanin Mafia. I had them over here before. I've had Trey D on my channel before. Like, I've had a time where all of them came over here and we was all kicking it, and it was a good time. So all that I ask is that y'all respect my people, because if y'all disrespect my people, I'm gonna kick your ass out of here. Okay, I'm not having it. All right, so they're coming over here in a few minutes. Give them some time. Some of them getting off work. You know what I'm saying? So look, these are all the podcasters that I religiously follow, keep up with, and all the people that supported me and have had me on their podcast within the last year or so. So we're going to be talking with Culture Cast and Know the Ropes, and we're going to be having a conversation with them about you know, about everything and anything that they want to talk about. He said, "Yeah, because I'm a Midwestern too," and he is. He is. Don, I'll put the link in if you want to. You can come in. It's fine. Uh, Hold tight. Let me put it in there. Don, an unofficial member of the podcast anyway, so he can come in here. I don't give a shit. Uh, so it's been a lot going on. I saw what Jada Parker had to say. That is a very sensitive topic to me, and I understand. I can see it from both sides. It is my best way to explain it. But I also want to say something else about this, and it's not in regards to that topic specifically, but I just want people to start to understand some things. You know what I'm saying? Which, when we get into the topic, we'll discuss it even further. But I didn't get to watch NXT last night, so let's talk about NXT. I did get to hear some things, but let's talk about NXT right quick before we get everybody in here. Okay, hold on a second. Let me check. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I had to check my phone right quick. Sir, NXT. Let's talk about it. I did not get to see NXT yesterday. I'm kind of bummed about that. I didn't get to see it. I wanted to, but I missed the show, So does anybody have anything specific that happened on NXT that they want me to talk about or give my opinion on? I do know the finishes of most of the matches that happened on NXT. I know that Fraxium and them NXT was great. You have to watch the playback. I am going to watch it on playback. I just finished NXT on the CW app after my TV provider Optium cut the CW channel. Oh wow. NXT was, yeah, okay. So here's the thing. I got to see clips because there's no way I'm going to avoid the clips. I'm always being sent clips. They're in my group chats, they're in my DMs, and I also see them across my timeline. So I saw some of the clips. I did get to see that OTM lost to Fraxium yesterday, but it was a banger of a match between the four men. So congratulations to Fraxium for being probably one of the best and greatest NXT tag team champions of all time. Like, you are up there with some of the big ones, like the War Raiders and of course DIY, which is probably why they showed they bald-headed Rin Tin Tin looking asses up yesterday in NXT, which is very interesting because I feel like they shouldn't have, because they got a lot to be worried about over on SmackDown rather than worrying about what's happening over at NXT. Like, that's none of your business. If you weren't champion, I probably would be like, okay, y'all trying to test to see how great Axe Fraxium really is, but y'all over there in some business that don't involve you, and y'all not even champion. I don't like that. Hey, B Jeffers, how are you? So I'm upset that OTM didn't get the titles, but again, like I'm okay with Fraxium winning, and I hate to say that, but they're so good. They're so good, and when you watch them, you are high key entertained. You're so enthralled with what they're doing. I don't know. I just low key love the fact that they have been able to stand the test of time. Everything that's been thrown at them, their own actions, including what's been going on in the changing landscape, they have still been able to maintain themselves and outdo themselves in every single match. Their speed, their athleticism, their agility, all of that is unmatched. And I'm just in awe of them, honestly. So shout out to you, Fraxium, for turning me back into a fan because I was ready for y'all to drop them damn tag titles a long time ago. But y'all are out here doing the damn thing, and I can't say that you ain't putting out there, putting on bankers because you 1000% are. And you are beating the best tag teams NXT can throw at you, and you're still able to maintain yourselves at the top of the mountain. I am very, very surprised, and I respect y'all hustle and y'all ability. I have nothing else to say when it comes to that. But let's go to Roxanne because Roxanne was all in her feelings. She lost the title, and she feels like her leaving NXT is going to obviously create a massive hole in the women's division, and it's just never going to be the greatest tag team women's division without her being at the top of the mountain. And Bayley came out there. I saw when Bayley came out there, and she basically was just like, Roxanne, girl, this division is going to exist with or without you. Are you good? I'm good. I'm good. She said, girl, this division gonna exist with or without you, babe. So it really doesn't matter what you trying to do, where you trying to go, or how you trying to move. Like, people are still going to do what they do, baby. The world is going to continue to evolve. You are a good piece that was able to set yourself in this division, and you was able to create a niche for you where you were at the top of the mountain. She said, babes, you done did everything you can do. Roxanne didn't want to hear that. And of course, Roxanne was like, girl, you coming down here. Why are you here? Like, why are you here? Like, you're here talking to me. Don't you have something to do? Like, she was like, it's okay because I know why you're here. You just want to soak up some of my light, my shine. I'm that girl, and I've surpassed everything that you've done. I'm just like, Roxanne, girl, that's somebody's gonna come in and take your spot. It's always somebody that's better than you behind you. Always. You are not an anomaly in that particular regard. You're good, but you're not going to be the only good one. And there's always going to be someone that's going to come behind you that's going to be 10 times better. They're going to do it better. They're going to look better at it, and they're going to look better doing it. And you just got to be able to take that shit in stride. The only difference is between you and Julia is that Julia ain't you and you ain't Julia. That's the difference. Okay? So you just got to relax, babe. You know what I'm saying? You just got to calm yourself down. You feel me? So I guess Roxanne, Bayley kind of told her about herself. Roxanne responded in stride, but Bayley told her about herself. And then Bayley was just like, girl, you stay down here and continue to stay down here because the whole point is that she's scared. That's the only way I can rationalize it, is because you don't reach the peak here, but when you go up to them oceans, the Raw and SmackDown roster is an ocean. This is a pond. You're going to be a very big fish in a massive pond, in a massive, massive ocean. And you are afraid that you are going to get lost in the sauce, and you should be afraid. But you should be using that fear to motivate you to be great and not worrying about anything else. However, Bayley told her straight up. She was like, girl, you stay down here. Okay? You stay down here and keep on meddling in the bullshit. Keep on worrying about your greatness here in NXT while I'm up on the main roster headlining WrestleMania moving into spaces that you can't even dream of because you too busy stifling your own growth. And I was like, well, Bailey got a point. But I have a sneaking suspicion that Roxanne's ex is going to show up on SmackDown Friday, and she going to do more than just, how can I put it? She going to do more than just show up on SmackDown on Friday. I'll put it that way. Roxanne is going to make her presence known on SmackDown this Friday. And if she don't, I'll be hella surprised. Okay. Now, the match between Stephanie back here and Shotzi. I'm a little perturbed that the match happened at all. I feel like Stephanie should have been the one to compete against Fallon. Stephanie is the one who won a fatal 4-way so that she can compete against Fallon. And I think that that's fair. No shade to Shotzi, but you pinning Fallon in a 6-woman in a 6-woman tag team match, to me, is not just cause for you to get a championship shot. If this was a singles match, then I would say, all right, cool, but you need to wait your turn. But this was a tag team match, and she got to win. And so because she pinned Fallon in this match, she ended up being thrown into a title match. But instead of giving her the title match, she made her wrestle Stephanie. It's not fair to me. I think that was a bit wrong. And no shade to Shotzi, but babes, you jumped the gun, and I feel like you should have waited. You should have waited, and if Fallon lost against Stephanie, or if Stephanie lost against Fallon, then you could have taken your turn then.
That's what I would have said.
You would have been right that you did pin the champion. But I ain't like
Instead
that.
of you jumping out. Talking about I paying her, so technically I'm the number one contender. No, bitch.
No, you're not.
We had a number one contender match. We had a fatal 4-way. You weren't in it, so you didn't win. You
And
lost.
on that one, I
Just
felt
because you
like,
pinned the bitch don't mean nothing.
exactly. And on that one, I felt like Ava should have stood her ground. Like Shotzi, you gonna have to fall back.
And I don't know. It's like a lot of them been doing that lately. Like they'll have a number one contender, and then the week before or the following week, it'll be somebody that pin them in the tag match. They're like, well, I deserve it because I pinned them. Bitch,
So
you don't have number one contender. It seems like you're number two.
right.
So if I lose, then bitch, you up next. You better get your
Hello,
ass on before
Willie.
I spit on you.
Nigga.
That's how bad I want it.
The spitting is nuts. The
It's nuts to
spitting
be
is
thinking that
crazy.
you taking my spot. So I'm gonna show you crazy.
Ethan Page got attacked by Javon Evans
Oh,
yesterday.
I was so
And then,
mad because Javon's wing, his wingers was so open.
yeah,
He
and
wasn't
Ethan
sticking.
just
He wasn't
stiff
stiff enough.
arm. He stiff arm closed, punched him dead in the mouth. And Javon
Bleeding
spitting
again
blood again.
with your mouth closed.
And he's sitting up there screaming at him, smile for me. That's
I said,
some
damn, not you got hit
diab-
again.
diabolical, vicious shit.
And then
I,
like
I
before
don't
that,
give a
what was
fuck
that?
if
He
my mouth,
had
your mouth
smashed
wired shut and
Dante's
ain't shit
foot
you can do
in.
about it. Like,
Yeah.
you should have got up and whooped his ass.
Okay. You
I would
already
stick that
bleeding.
blood in his face. That's the only time I will justify somebody spitting on somebody. That's the only time. I would
I
have
will
literally
say
spit it back
though,
in his face.
Dwayne told him last week. He said, "You know he coming back and he gonna want his lick back." He said, "Well, shit, I'm ready for it,"
Okay.
and he indeed was ready for it.
Hmm. I don't know about that.
But I feel like if his hits would have been like a little bit closer, he wasn't swinging so fucking open and wild. He would have had his ass. I said, "Damn, stick his ass and move. Don't be sitting there.
Not stick and move.
Shit, you stick, Bob, weave, shit. Go on the gut punch that nigga something."
I think that Javon just didn't expect him to be able to get that hit off. But Javon gonna get his vengeance. It is coming. And I'm gonna
At
be sitting
what
here.
is it? Valentine's Day vengeance.
Yep.
Woo!
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
You didn't talk about the opener of the show.
I didn't watch it, so I didn't see everything.
So
I
Oba
know
came
Uncle
out,
Timmy came out there.
basically saying, I'm him,
He the
basically.
ruler, the ruler
He
of
was like, no,
NXT.
he said, I guess you expected me to be like, oh, it's such a surprise to be good, so good to be out here. He's like, I'm not saying that because I knew I was gonna win.
Okay,
He
Oba.
said, I'm not
Okay,
fucking shocked. You
like
shouldn't be shocked
relax,
either. So he was getting into it. He was
relax.
talking this good shit. Then here come Tony, and he was like, you know
Why?
what, child, the wildest shit ever. And he was gonna
He
have it.
got a
Basically, he
title.
was
He can't
saying
even worry
like,
about that title.
yeah, he was like, I already beat you once. So I look real cute with two titles on me. And Oprah was like, nigga,
Tony,
please.
please.
And then here come Ridge Holland coming out. And then
Oh,
Tony got distracted. He said, okay, let me go piece this shit real quick. So Oba over here smiling and watching, thinking everything good under the water. And here come Eddie from behind. Clocked his ass. Again. I said, the niggas is down tonight.
what the fuck?
And I don't know if you saw Eddie Thorpe's post on Instagram last night.
No, I didn't see it.
He was basically like, yeah, he is exactly where I wanted him to be, so I can get a drop on him again. People gonna stop ignoring me. But the usual rhetoric what they be saying when they drop somebody.
Nobody ignored you. You brought a chair into the match the last time y'all was fighting, and you lost because of the chair. You idiot.
And you missed.
Stupid. No one's ignoring you. You're just stupid. Dakota, come get your bitch. Come get
He
your
not
bitch.
come get your
Dakota.
bitch.
Come get your bitch. Because no.
So yeah,
I
that
know
was that.
Carmen, stupid ass, is in there kissing and hugging all of.
Finally, child, I was back. I was tired of Rigmarole. Good. I
First
said,
of
let's
all,
get
that's
toxic.
gross. Gross.
Let's get toxic. Hey. Yeah, girl, I saw that man kissing somebody else. No, the whole time it was you.
Oh,
Yeah, who was that? Girl, yeah. Changed the location, the date, and everything. Mm-hmm. You
that's a
see that shit?
mess.
Why you going to tell her that? Why
Because
not?
it keeps the mess going.
Why not? You don't want
And
the
I
bitch no
like
way.
the mess.
That's gonna be my rhetoric for a while. Why would you do that? Because I'm messy.
Right.
I'm bored. You bitches are
Oh,
boring. So now I
God.
gotta stir the pot. You're welcome.
Cannot. I can't.
Somebody gotta keep it interesting around here. Honestly,
Nigga.
my back hurt.
Tried it.
They ain't ready for me.
Carmen's stupid ass finally got her little piece of a man.
Yeah, and Sean is still trying to recruit girls.
Ew. What other girl
Izzy,
he going after? Is still
he was
Izzy?
talking. No, he was talking to Rizzo, and then Izzy came out like, "Look, don't nobody need you. Every bitch in here is set. Like, don't nobody need your help, dog. And I for damn sure don't need your help, and she needs your help."
I
And Rizzo was
mean,
like, "Right."
fair.
And he was
Fair.
like, he he's so strong in his character, which I like. He said, "Oh, really? Is that what you think? Okay."
I
She's
hate
like,
him.
"Yeah." She said, "This is what I know. We don't need you." She said, "Girl, let's go." And they dipped on his ass. And
Well, I guess they
then
could pair them up and let them be a nice little tag team or whatever. Rizzo not doing nothing.
no, she ain't
They can pull Izzy into the family. She could be in there. She got a big enough nose to fit.
oh my god,
She
not a
do.
big enough nose.
Die.
She'd be under Christofino.
I don't know how Brian Breaker would feel about that, but whatever.
Oh, that's what he would. What? Oh, he would. What's that girl? He would Izzy, ain't he? You ain't
Mm.
got no say, bitch. You ain't on this roster. She working. All them bitches up there found a new one. Found a new
Yeah, we
one.
know about the metaphor girls. I did get to see Lash and Jakara win, and I'm glad for them. They probably
That's
gonna take
another
them.
match that was like kind of stupid to me.
It was stupid.
No, the match was good, but the
Okay.
setup for it was stupid because like Metaphor has been winning like outside the championship matches. They've been winning 2-on-2s. They
Yeah,
ain't
they
been beat.
have.
So why is it that
And Lash
Alberta and
been
Isla
winning
come out
singles
here?
title, singles matches.
Right. So why is it that they come out here and they're like, oh, we heard you're the one contenders. We want to check that. We want to take that from you. No,
Well,
bitch, you're not. You can want all you want to. I don't have to prove nothing to you. You're not a champion. Get your
I
ass on
mean,
back to SmackDown.
I mean, fair. But like, okay, so the tag team division for the women is very, very small. Um,
It is, but like it shouldn't make no sense. Why we already have none of one contenders visibly. We can see that. So why is it that Alba and Isla are trying to come up and like we want to take the number one contender spot from you?
oh no, babe.
Go find
No,
that
I mean
bird
that's
lady. Go be with
normal
her.
everyday fare. Like that's how they move most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
and then to be fair to Alba and Isla, they are former tag team champions. And the last time Lash and Jakara went up against the tag team champs when Jade and Bianca were champions, they did not beat.
they didn't win. They
So
didn't.
that's why I feel like they had to kind of get tested. So that's okay that they went up against Isla and Alba. They're a good tag team. They've been a tag team for a while. So that was kind of like an iron sharpening iron type of moment.
Which it was a good match though, I will say.
So it did kind of low key prepare them because I do think that Bianca and Naomi are getting ready to get split up. They probably will drop these titles to Lash and Jakara.
Which I'm not mad at because them titles been need to be on NXT since y'all
I'm
done
not mad
merged
at
them
them dropping
all.
the titles either, if that's what they want to do. But to be fair, like Bianca and Naomi definitely, well, Bianca and Naomi, Bianca and Jade, they definitely didn't have a problem with defending them titles anywhere. And they defended them titles more than anybody who had the tag team titles last year.
Hey man.
So
I
I
think
don't have a
the
problem with
only
them
group
keeping
that
them.
we
But I
probably
really
could
want that
definitively put it
story.
on.
I really want that story with Jade to proceed. I want it to move along.
Yeah, let's not skip over that.
Yeah.
Hunter. I
Okay, so
want to know
one
who
of my
beat the bitch
people is
up.
here. Rashard is here. I'm just waiting on everybody else.
What up? What up?
What's good? What's good?
Rashard, this is Don. Don, this is Rashard.
What it do?
Hey, little unhinged.
Hey, this day and age, that's the new norm. You have to be
Period.
unhinged. You have to be unhinged to survive.
That's facts.
Okay, love a good crash out.
Yes, crash out season.
Stop,
It is for real. Before Valentine's Day,
sir.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got one, so it don't matter. I'm calling everybody phone. Oh, really?
Don,
That's how you
please.
feel?
Stop it.
Fuck up a whole holiday.
That's crazy. So what else happened besides OTM and
Um,
Fraxium?
Julia came out, do her up the bam. Glad to be a new champion. That was over. Like anybody come out here with her. So
Oh well, damn. Okay.
yeah.
So they
So
ain't got nobody for Julia right now.
it appears not.
I don't like that. They got
But
Olga set
honestly,
up
who
with
else
at
would it
least three
be?
different opponents.
Who else
What
in that
happened?
box? But who else would it be?
They got to start setting somebody up.
I don't
JC right
know.
there, let her ass do it. She ain't doing shit.
That bitch with her fucking bang.
She ain't do. I like her bang though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
It
gonna
was a cute
lie.
little bob. I was
I
like, damn, girl, get your ass
it
out the
that
way.
because her forehead big anyway. So she got a big forehead. So her wearing her bang is cute. It was a cute moment. I was like, okay, Fallon need to adopt that because her forehead is big as fuck too. But I don't like that. I need them to get somebody on Julia too. Like you got Zaria. Zaria ain't doing nothing. Find somebody for her. Okay.
I mean, I would say they are waiting on someone, but then I got to thinking like, who could they possibly be waiting on? Like there aren't many like upcoming women free agents that we're talking about.
Exactly.
I mean, they could slide Jordan in now that she's there. Or should we still waiting
Um,
on her?
I don't want them to do that. I really want them to utilize that roster. It's deep enough, build somebody up. They was able to get Jada built up enough to be able to go up against Roxanne at one point.
I mean,
She
I
didn't beat
do feel
her,
like they probably building up Kaylani because she's starting to be like, I'm not that little ass girl y'all think I am.
and that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. That'd be
Okay.
a fire ass match. And you could build off of the fact that Kaylani was the
Oh yeah,
got put in that.
that's what
Wasn't they
happened.
fighting
So
inside the Iron Survivor?
who?
Kaylani and
Kaylani?
Julia.
Did Kaylani get in the match?
And Iron Survivor, yeah, she won it.
You
I
know, I'll
mean,
be high, so I don't even remember it for real.
Julia won it. Kaylani was in it. I think she was.
You sure?
I want to say yes, but something is telling me that she wasn't.
Your man's telling you no.
No, she beat her in the qualifier.
So she was in the match.
Julia was in the match. Julia beat Kaylani
Ah, okay, there it
to
is.
qualify. If I recall, let me hold on.
Because it was like a last minute fatal 4-way for the last spot, I believe.
Yeah, but Julia was already in there. Iron Survivor qualifier
Come on, light up. Damn.
matches. Let me see.
Who else? I mean, I get everybody that was there. That didn't get a shot. Not
I
Nikita.
mean,
She got to work.
yeah, Kaylani faced off against Julia. Julia beat her, and that's how they went through. And then she got that last chance, and Red Sinclair ended up winning.
Derek, because Rand fell into that pen. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Her,
Louis said, I want Malachi Black to come back to WWE. That's on him, babes.
he gotta want to do that.
It's on him.
But hey, we got Penta.
Yes.
That's I
You
feel
see
like we
everyone
good
sending the
now.
hey
Shit.
big head text now.
Okay.
I feel like we all right. I don't really need
Trying to
nobody
get
else
some of
for
that
real.
Netflix money.
So you just gonna have a good time over there, like you don't see
Without
me
me?
over here.
Without me?
You gonna show him them wrestling moves, them same moves that you showed me. You gonna put him on
Right.
that
How
That's
same
dare
exactly
pay-per-view.
what's
you?
gonna happen.
I thought I was the next
Child, don't call
king.
my fucking phone. He be like, hello? Hello? Who is this? Habla, no habla English. Sorry.
Stop.
Boo boo. Don't call my fucking phone, Tony. Get your ass on.
It's not about what we want. The wrestlers have to make those decisions. I
It's
just
their
want them to be
livelihood.
where they're happy at. If they are happy in AEW, fine by me. Do whatever makes you happy.
Did you see what Nicole said, what Bubba Ray said?
No.
Oh, baby, Bubba Ray cleared the room. So
Wait,
him, I
wait,
forgot
wait.
who
You
else was
talking
on there
about
with
when
him.
Bubba Ray was talking about WWE and it being the prime time and at the pinnacle?
Yeah.
I did see that.
But he was like, I forgot who his counterpart is, but he was like, AEW should be pushing out stars. They
He
should be
said that
setting them
he
up.
can't have a
Yeah.
guy.
He was like, baby, he was like, how? He said, what you mean? He said, how? Who's there to
You
do it?
was tearing him up. You was
He said,
tearing him
I'll wait. In order for it to
Yeah.
get done, somebody has to be out there to do it. He said, Dustin has all the chops. And as far no
He
matter how
was
you feel
like,
about
who
Gold
back
Dust,
there
he
knows
do.
how to actually do it? I was like,
Well,
me?
I said, well, shit, he ain't lying. He gagged me, and I don't
I
even like
mean,
AEW.
we've been saying this shit for years.
And finally, somebody
Years.
Bubba
with some
Ray
gold
saying,
enough to
and
say it.
everybody jumping on the bandwagon. I'm like, no, fuck y'all, because when I said that shit, and Nicole was saying that shit, and Alexis and Don, and all of us,
Hell, Tearsa was saying it too.
Tears of Two, y'all was cutting us down.
And he
I
said,
want
And
you.
look where
he
we're
was
at.
like, he said,
Thank
you should
you.
want somebody to, you take in somebody to want them to propel to new heights. Instead, you got somebody that don't want to play with action figures, and when they get bored, they go to somebody else.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Hello.
ain't, it's true.
Well,
There's no way in the hell Mercedes should be over Mariah May.
hmm,
And I'm mad about that every day. I
hmm,
wake up mad about that.
hmm. Look, I tried to tell y'all a few years back that this is where you were going to end up when it came to AEW. But everybody told me to shut the fuck up because I didn't know what I was talking about. All I'm telling you is, bitch, I told you.
Hey, my camera off, but I'm doing a tray pose right now.
Serious.
Oh my gosh.
Mercedes shouldn't be over no one with her non-talking self. Well, that's another topic for another day.
Because I can give you a whole PowerPoint
I mean,
on how it should have been done.
I understand the logic of what they're doing, but to be fair, logically, it don't make sense either.
It just
Because
looks
if
good
you
on
were gonna
paper.
give her the mid-card championship only to treat her like the
The
top
main
champion
champion.
is ridiculous.
That's
Just give
not
her the
right.
fucking belt. You should have just gave her the belt and let Mariah May and Toni Storm have their feud without no belt. If that's what you wanted to do.
And honestly, that probably would have propelled Mariah a little bit more than it was doing now.
Exactly. And then Mariah could have beat Mercedes and still would be the girl. But you cut her off before she can even get started.
And it's unjust because by the time you put on Mercedes first, and by the time we get to Mariah, we burnt out. Because we have to
Let me tell you
drag our
something.
listening ears through her
When
promo.
Mercedes take that belt off of Mariah, if I was Mariah, I would give them my walking papers. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I would leave. And I would go straight to Hunter and be like, hey,
I heard you make stars.
I'm already a star, bitch. You see it. You see it.
Okay, I know you've been watching.
Give me the money. Come over there right now. I'll be
God, I'll buy her
Charlotte.
her contract right now. Fuck
I will
walking
be
over, baby. I got
Charlotte
money for
Bailey.
you.
And you'll get the hook up with Stardom. What you want? What you want? I got you. I will go get my money.
They could honestly pull the same story with Charlotte.
They already finna do that with Tiffany. You know that's her daughter.
It is, but I
It
ain't want to
is.
see it.
You know that's her daughter. But Charlotte gonna eat her ass up on that microphone.
It's gonna be so deadly.
Oh,
She ain't gonna know
man.
what to say. Oh, I feel so bad for Tiffany already.
Charlotte
Oh,
gonna eat her
man.
ass up. I can't wait.
Oh, it's okay. You can talk. It's time to talk.
Come on, daughter. Come on, daughter. What was that? Oh, okay. I know you were studying me. It's cute. I love it.
What is she, a 13 time?
Mm.
She's like, that's real cute. Your resume, yes, you did that before 25. And me, 13.
Yeah, and I
When I
did that
got
all.
here, I was 13-0 in pay-per-views.
And still one of the girls. Nothing you do is gonna take away from what I do. Nothing.
I didn't need money in the bank to boost it. I got it out the mud.
I was born that way, baby. I was born into greatness. You, however, you had to buy your way here. It's cute.
Yep.
It's cute. You and your little
Riding on
tacky
the
outfits is real
coattails.
cute. I can give you the number to my stylist, but it looked like you already used them. You done went and got my stylist. You coming in here using my movesets and shit? Girl, you want
It's Tiffy time. It's always time for the queen on the Queen Show.
Okay. Girl, you just want to be me. Is it allegedly Mercedes in charge of her own creative, especially with her apparent salary?
That's the problem. Let's not talk about that. That's the problem. It's another conversation for another day.
It is, honey.
Like, haven't we learned from giving people creative control?
Some people got
No, they
that
don't.
slack.
And that's the thing. I think Nicole said it once when we was on.
Not everybody
this pod.
needs. It's crazy.
Yeah. She said it multiple times. She said everybody should not be in charge of their own creative. Somebody needs to have the reins.
Somebody got to say, no, that shit don't make sense.
Like, haven't we learned from Bald Man Ugly Mustache?
Ooh.
You can't have your creative control. It's gone.
Okay. What I think Seth was like, Triple H was the person to ask, like, when you go a certain direction, he's going to say, okay, and why are you doing that? What's the motive? What is it for? What's your next step? Not
Right.
saying you know your next step, but what are you planning to accomplish with this direction you're going in? It's well, I'm not gonna say some of y'all. I was gonna say something wrong because some of it been to school. But some of y'all need to go on YouTube and look up sophomore year literature.
Mm,
Hell, seventh grade literature.
mm.
Something to start you off because you should always have a why to why you have this thesis, which Maria, we're still waiting.
Mm. She ain't gonna never write it.
It's
Lying ass
never
heifer.
gonna happen.
Just been lying.
For like 6 years.
What's she
Put a
studying?
whole paper
On
up
her scissor shit.
with just the words WWE on
What
there.
Maria,
I'm
drop the
writing
low
my
because I want to
thesis on
see it.
WWE.
They
I
probably
was
still
like,
have
okay,
cease
girl, well,
and
let's hear
desist.
it. Ain't got it yet. We was in a
Yeah.
whole pandemic. You
A
wasn't
lot
even
of
doing
y'all
that.
not creative. Maybe y'all should go take a creative writing class.
Or how about you can take an acting class. Acting classes teach you how to build characters, how to compound on stories. And it's simple creative writing. Like it's just very, very simple shit. There's always a beginning, a middle, and an end to a story. Okay? The basics of your story, it's don't start out simple, just like any other wrestling story start out. You want something that somebody else got, or y'all got beef because somebody took something from you or you took it from them.
Or you a
Okay,
petty bitch.
that's where we going. All right, cool. How do we escalate this? How do we keep moving further? Like writing these particular storylines are not hard. The hard part is making it so that it's fresh and keeping people engaged. That's the hard part. The problem is you have people executing the stories and they're lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes is rested on the fact that she's Mercedes Monet. So everybody's gonna be enthralled with the fact that she's who she is. So she phones her shit in a lot. When in reality, no. If you're gonna work, then you work. You put in 110% every time you step your foot out there, especially as a black woman, because they're gonna clock your teeth every fucking time. They're gonna tear you
Every
down
time.
every chance they get. And you know that.
And it's not to say she's a
Ding.
bad wrestler,
And that
but
ain't it.
she's always having the same match.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even
And it's because of who she is. It's like, oh, it's a great match. Well, no brainer. She can wrestle. We already knew that.
because she's always the facilitator.
It's like you
She's
can
always
wrestle,
the
but what could
one.
you bring with it?
She's
She's
always the
never
one
the
calling the
she
moves in the match. She's always the
exactly.
one shaping the match. And I think that sometimes you got to look to your opponent because y'all need to be able to coordinate this so that it looks like it's a match that people are going to be enthralled with. You want to have you want to have some grit to it. You want to have some fun with it. Some good back and forth where you can't tell who's really going to win. And you can tell when her matches come up who she really worked with hard on making this match work or who
Mm.
she just had natural chemistry with, and then those who she just really don't vibe with. You could tell. But she's very arrogant. Her arrogance is her biggest downfall. And life could be a lot better if she would let that arrogance go. Oh, Cinco's here.
Literally.
Let's see. Kayla said, random question: which four horsewomen has the most wrestling daughters?
Mm.
Mm.
I have yet to see a child from Sasha,
It's
so
got to be Bailey.
Bailey.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be Bailey.
Charles is just coming through. They just breaking up.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
just not getting there.
They just getting there.
They just not getting
It's okay. We've been waiting. It's okay. We've been waiting. They
there.
was about my age, a little bit younger probably. It's all right.
I mean, Sasha and Bailey's, I would combine them because a lot of people saw their NXT takeover match, and that's where a lot of people are like, a lot of women were drawn into wrestling was through that. But a lot of people resonate with Bailey more than they did Mercedes. And that's just because I think Bailey's personality allows for that. Mercedes is more of an acquired taste for a lot of people.
Bailey.
Yeah. Becky's starting to peek through though. She's starting to peek
Yeah,
through.
Lyra's one of hers. Unless I'm blind, but individually, I feel like the four horsewomen all have one daughter. Nah, Bailey got Roxanne because Roxanne got a father and a mother. Her father is CM Punk. Her mother, however, is Bailey. Cora also is a
Cora only has a single father.
yeah, she's a CM Punk fan till she died. Okay.
No, but she's CM Punk AJ fan.
There's a it's an AJ
That's
Lee.
her. She's a direct bloodline.
There's a couple of Bailey's daughters that haven't gotten to the big stage yet.
We can't forget the unfortunate cause, the child.
I'm not mentioning her.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say her name, but you know,
I don't like her
I don't either. But
or her
that's one
daddy.
of them.
I don't like them.
Literally.
I don't like them. I'm not fucking with them like that. Her
That's
having
one of
4 belts
them.
is ridiculous. All shade. She don't need 4. She don't even need 1. She didn't even wrestle for 2 months. She damn.
They said, "Fuck it, all
She won a
shade."
title, which is not fair because it was ranking and line. Oh well, it don't look like they go by the ranking.
I mean,
They
honestly,
don't do the ranking anymore.
Yeah.
honestly, my black side is kind of happy. On
Mm,
paper, this looks amazing. I'm not gonna hold you. Opening doors. But
I
my
just wish
wrestling
they gave
side
it to
is like,
somebody
girl,
like
you can
Athena.
definitely do better.
I feel like Athena deserved it more than Mercedes did, if I'm being fair.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, that's not being fair, man. Athena deserves way more than what Mercedes
And
receiving.
she just started being able to get to go to Japan and stuff. So like
And she's
I
hot
don't
in
know. Like
Japan.
I'm very indifferent by that. I feel like they don't give Athena the proper respect that she deserves. And while I don't
I mean,
always
almost
agree with
day she's
everything
champion.
she's I don't always agree with everything she does, or how she behaves offline. Outside of that, her career, for her to bet on herself and go to Ring of Honor and be able to hold her own, carry these storylines, and do it in her character without having to be anything other than herself. Okay, and she puts on great matches, which I never questioned her abilities at all. I'm proud of her and I'm happy for her because she deserved that. And I think showcasing somebody like Athena will empower other girls that are like her, that are complete dorks, to be able to do
To
what
sure
she's
do.
doing.
You said
Hold on.
complete door.
She is a dork.
She is a
She
dog.
knows that.
She'll say it herself.
Right. She can
I'm not
wrestle.
like most girls. I'm a nerd.
Yeah, she's a
Or I'll
I,
tell you like
I
good for
would
you.
say something else, but I'm gonna be nice. She's just a big dork. She can wrestle, but her rhetoric turns me off from everything she does. We talking about Mercedes.
Because it ain't shit new about it. At first, it was hot in 2013,
I mean,
2015,
facts.
maybe even 2017. You had a little something, you
I
had a little
mean,
razzle dazzle in the 2020s.
all she did was like change it from the synonym for her original character.
From the boss to the CEO.
Yeah.
I was like, you basically stole you stole CEO's whole fucking vibe off of the just swear.
I'm like, you're not saying nothing.
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Somehow when you're a CEO, what are you the CEO of? You gotta be a CEO of something to be a CEO.
You know
What
what I
is a
would say?
corporation that you own?
At least Ash by Elegance, at least she living her delusion fully. She is not she is not trying to make herself out to be anything more than what she is. They asked her what Ash by Elegance is, and Homegirl said it is a brand. And I said, you know what? Did you right?
Period.
I don't
She
have to
said
explain that.
what she said.
She said it is a brand. I
It is
am
what
the
the fuck
brand.
it
I
is.
said, girl.
I ain't bring nothing to the table when I'm the table.
Okay.
I said, all right. At least
I
we
was
know
like,
what it is.
I'll say you like it. I love it.
At least we know
Exactly.
shit.
And that's how you know them bitches over there can't talk.
Not
Because
Bud
I
Light.
always said to her, I'm like, girl, what are you the CEO of, first of all?
Ain't nobody asked her that.
What do you own? You own something?
Because you're not the CEO here.
Mm-hmm.
When you
Now,
CEO, you
she
make
come up with some
money.
shit like, well, I'm the CEO of this division. Well, first of all, that
Bitch, you
is
don't own me.
stupid. That's stupid. I'm just gonna tell you. I know it's hard for you to spell, but sometimes you have to understand that a CEO is usually a moniker for a corporation or business. Now, if you own a business, you could say you're the CEO of that, but I'm very confused as to what you're trying to tell me you're doing. Like, what is your motivation? What is it?
You need something behind it because you see, like Roman says, he's the tribal chief head of the table, but you see he has the bloodline behind him, like actual humans. Even Athena, she had Billy Starks and them behind her as her little minions. She had humans.
Yeah, she
But
ain't
it's
got
Mercedes
like,
people no
has
more.
Mercedes.
Okay, but like to put it fairly, before Roman had the bloodline, he still was the tribal chief.
mm-hmm.
We saw him be branded as the tribal chief. We saw his family. We understand where it comes from.
Yeah, and I
Like,
like how they put it in there. Like he basically forced it onto his family. Like, no, you guys are going to acknowledge me as that. Like whether you like it or not.
and then when his uncle and his dad came out there and put that ulafal on him, I said, okay, so this is real.
Man, I almost went and got the strap that Hell in the Cell match when he was crying and he got man. I
Yeah.
went and got I plink plink. I'm like, oh no, man, I gotta go have some words with him.
I was so mad at him. I could set you on fire right now.
Right. I'm like, I went and got plink plink. I'm like, oh no, Roman, you're not about to get me like that.
Just tore him up.
Like had me emotional, crying with them and stuff.
I
I
cannot say
I
the
mean,
same.
there is a method to the madness. Everybody has their moment. But at least with the stories, there is a beginning, a middle, and the end. We saw some stories end these past couple of weeks. Rhea Ripley and Liv's story is over. Thank God. Titles back home with Rhea Ripley. Now I don't know what they're gonna do. I am curious as to where they're gonna start because they got to start somewhere.
Okay.
Because right now,
Where
look
Becky at?
the roster they don't have nobody strong enough to go up against Rhea unless they do like a number one contenders match. I wouldn't mind
I
her.
mean, EO did say when you get that
EO,
shit
They do
back,
need to
EO,
do a contenders match, in my
I,
opinion.
then she should be the one.
I don't think so.
No.
She just wrestled for the title on
Yeah,
Saturday
she
Night Main
lost.
Event.
I
I was
Yeah,
bet
gonna
she
say
she
did.
if Rhea wasn't champion, it would have been a perfect opportunity for her and like Lash to like have like a standoff in the middle of the Rumble.
Mm. I mean, apparently she can still get in, bro. I can get in. Oh, God knows who what. Oh, he said he was gonna pick his opponent that year. Okay.
okay. Naomi got more daughters than a lot of them. Funny enough, since people like to play in her face. Well, who was Naomi daughters?
Right.
No shade. I'm not shading Naomi. I legit want to know.
Me too.
Because I ain't trying to be mean, but I can't think of nobody.
Yeah, I can think of no one that's like where I look
I
at them
can't.
and say like, oh, they're Naomi like.
Like they patterned themselves after Naomi.
I
Like
can't think of anyone.
they
Mm-mm.
came in because of her. Like I know that Bianca said she admired Naomi, but Bianca wasn't a diehard wrestling fan when she came into the business. She came in like an NIL kid would come in.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't have any predisposition of any of that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't I don't know nobody.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that, babe. Doesn't mean Naomi ain't great. We still love her. It's just she ain't got no cheering yet.
They
Not yet.
still cooking. They still cooking.
That they still cook.
They taking a while, but they're in there.
Right. I would love EO and her to go at it one last time.
EO and who?
EO and Rhea, I'm assuming. Um,
I mean, could you like if I just thought about it, if like everything goes down and Bianca does turn heel, could she be Rhea's next competitor? Could
if
you
they
see that?
send the Street Profits and her through the trade portal, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a feud I would actually like
Or
to
they find a
see.
way to lose it on Raw or something. Like something has to happen where because I keep thinking about that promo that Naya did on her where she was like you're the prime suspect because you were the EST until Jada, right? And I was like, oh,
Ooh.
I had to stand up and clap for that one. I was like, yeah, she got it right there.
Do
Yeah, I'm
she?
setting up and clap.
I mean, but did she?
Bitch, I'm still ESC.
Because what about Jade made Bianca no longer be the EST?
You know, maybe she could feel it because I thought about it. Like I referenced it back to like something out of wrestling from it was I forgot what Marvel movie it was where Captain like everyone was trying to pick up the hammer and no one could move it and
Mm-hmm.
like Cap like did it just a little bit. He just like moved it just a centimeter, and you just saw Thor was like, "The fuck!" Like that was his instant reaction. Like, "Oh no!" Like it's like he sensed like the competition, like someone's here that's going to take like my throne, basically.
Mm-hmm. I
And we can
mean,
see like the presence that Jay receives, even like in her entrances or whatnot. Like she comes out as like I'm here to be like the top person, and I could see like Bianca being that person. Like, hold on, I've been the top person all this time. You're not about to come in here and take my shine that I've been holding down like all this time.
I mean that's
Basically,
true,
like a
but you
reverse Seth
could.
Rollins. Basically, what Rollins is doing to Punk. Like, I've been holding it down. You're not about to come in here and take all this from me, type thing.
Well, if that's the case, Nia could make that same argument. So could Charlotte. So could Bailey. Anybody could have that same animosity towards Jade. More specifically, Nia Jax would have that type of animosity towards somebody like Jade. It would make more logical sense, but I get the gist of Bianca turning and her being very intimidated by Jade's presence. That makes sense to me. But given the fact that Nia is right there already exhibiting that pattern of jealousy, it would make sense for her to be the one.
Yeah, because you could also say the same thing. Like Nia could be going through it with Tiffany as well. Like, yo, and Tiffany literally just took her title as well. So it's like everything Nia was accusing like Bianca of, she's literally going through it right now.
Yes, I'm not I'm not opposed to the story because it would give you a deeper story for the women and I'm fine with that. I'm just saying like if the type of confidence Bianca has been exhibiting and it only took another black woman to come in to take it away from her, that don't match. That don't match at all. It's like you have gone up against some of the biggest women in the company, and all it took was a woman who couldn't who couldn't lace your boots to come in. And that's no shade to Jade, but let's keep it real.
I mean, but you see, like the attention that Jay got, like when she got signed, it went to like Sports Center, ESPN. Like Jay Cargill's coming to WWE, and when she's going to come out, and this, that, and the other, like Jay, and it was all during the run of Bianca Belair.
But see, the difference is Bianca, history maker.
Has
Jade,
already done
future
those.
history maker.
And she's already been a part of Sports Center. She was headlining fucking. They had her wrestling that goddamn Rolling Loud. Shit.
Literally.
Shit,
But
my bad. My little sprayer just scared the shit out of me.
I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
okay with it. I think if that was the way they're going with it, fine. But I'm gonna be giving it hella ads. I'm being here like, Bianca, you can't be fucking serious. Like, bitch, pull it together, because it's always gonna be a girl that come in that's gonna get more amped, more hyped than you, but she gotta come in and take your spot. Charlotte is a prime example of what she did with Rhea Ripley. She was like, if you want my spot, then bitch, you gotta come and take it from me. I'm not giving you nothing. I don't fucking blame her. Like, I can't prep you for this world. You gotta learn how to be a shark in this world on your own.
Yeah, that's
So
how I feel it should go. It should be
if you
like that.
want my spot, you want to be at the top, you want to be the number one girl, you come take it. She damn sure did.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if this where we at, then
I don't like that.
Bianca.
I'd go a totally different route.
I'll be like, Bianca girl.
I would take it as, she
Yeah,
come
because I'm
back,
trying to come
they
up with like any other reason anyone else could attack her, but I'm like, nothing else would make
see.
sense, kind of.
This is
Because
what
I
it
think
is.
the
I'm like it's running.
storyline you're saying, like
I'm
I
like
said,
it's
it
running
would
too
make
long
sense.
for a heel to do it.
It would make sense for a lot of heels to do it.
Even like after this long for her to point out, like, yeah, this bad person did it. Versus
Yeah,
like
and then
after,
like the way Nicole described it with Alexa, it makes
It's
sense.
amazing.
It makes sense if it is Alexa Bliss. And the only reason why I say it couldn't be Charlotte is because Charlotte has never done anything and not owned up to it. Charlotte
yeah,
has
sure.
always done her dirt in your face. It's always in your face.
She wants you to
She
know.
might chop block you from behind. She might
You
attack
should
you
go
from
know it's her.
behind, but you're gonna see her. You're gonna know it was her. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the only way I will accept this that it's Naomi is if she brings back that her original amazing song
Oh,
when
gross.
she first turned heel.
She gotta remix it. She gotta ask. She gotta do another track about that. We gotta make it a
Yeah,
little bit
call Metro
harder.
Boomin. Call Metro. Tell him to make something for you.
Oh yeah,
She needs.
definitely
She
put
need
Metro.
a. She needs somebody to be rapping on that with her. Ain't she from Tampa? Let's find some
Yeah,
artists.
get one of the
Hey, don't
get
bring up. Well,
get
what's
one of the
Triple H?
drill bitches to do
I was
it.
about to say, don't bring up rapping in WWE. They gonna instantly call Snoop like,
No.
you
No,
heard
let's not
Navy?
call Snip. We don't
No,
need
get you a
Snip.
drill rapper. Get you a drill rapper, one of them hood drill rappers to do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, not no
Somebody from
JT.
Florida. Yeah, not JT.
No,
She was slick, but I don't want to hit JT for Naomi.
not on no villains track.
For somebody
Get
evil.
Lotto.
I don't like Lotto.
I don't like Lotto either.
How about Ken the Man?
You could
That
do
would
Ken
go
the Man.
hard.
I
Lola
like
Brooke.
Copper the Diamond
Ha-
because
Lola
her
Brooke.
yeah.
I do Lola.
I'll forever be mad about it. She said I need a rerun of Lyra and Dakota wins.
Kenny, don't
Because
get
I'll
me
forever be
started.
mad about it. She's very upset that Dakota.
I feel like catching somebody in the street because of that. But see, this is how I would do it. But we have to go drag it out a little bit longer. I would have like Jay come back. They lose the titles, Jay come back, they win the titles again, but then they lose, and then Bianca be like, bitch, we supposed to be up here. And you giving me 0%. Like you pissing me off. Then she like, girl, I was trying to win, like, shit just happened. And she like, bitch, I don't want to hear it. You know what? Go solo. I'm the EST. I've been doing this shit. I'm the strongest, the roughest, the toughest, the fastest. Your ass is a loser.
No,
Plain
she
and
needs to
simple
crash.
shit.
Bianca needs to crash out, and then Street Profits need to crash out.
Street
Montez
Okay.
definitely
Profits
needs to
did need
crash.
to crash out.
Montez definitely needs to crash out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had said this a while ago.
I'm
I
like, he's
was
just a
like,
little like overblown balloon, and we just have the needle, just a little poke.
I would
Just
put BFAB with Bianca. Not that she needed, but because it would hit. And it would also
well,
make
B-Fab
BFAB
make her like the
stronger.
overall. Because when she like the manager of Street Profits, make her like run
Hmm.
all three of them, like all of them together, and she's like behind them.
Yeah.
she can work with Bianca and in her heel work. Bianca can cut her own promos and shit. She's always been able to do that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it was like a Paul CM Punk situation. I
Mm,
had to think about it because
okay.
Paul Roman couldn't talk for real, and then Brock
He
couldn't talk
learned
for
how to do
real.
that eventually.
Yeah, it took a minute. So but CM Punk had it. So I would do like a CM Punk Paul situation, but B Fab can get in the ring.
She
Hmm.
can. She worked on
Yeah,
herself,
she can
and I
go.
was very proud of her.
But if I was her, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna have my girl get at you. I ain't got time for this. Then Bianca step in.
Hmm I think that would work if she go heel. Yeah.
Kai who? Kenny, please, what are you
Oh
talking about?
God. I don't know. But we covered Corey over on the podcast. We was talking about Corey. We did, and ugh, it came out today that it came out yesterday that Corey was pulled from commentary.
Oh, Joyce Sabui's back.
Um, ugh.
He was finna cut a rug on NXT.
He basically was like, I'm gonna talk my piece, and Triple H was like, nah,
No, you're not.
you're gonna sit at home and be quiet. And essentially he was pulled from TV. Now I want y'all to understand something. I did say it on the pod last night, but I want y'all to understand Pat McAfee's window is very small because they're getting ready to start gearing up after Super Bowl. A month or so goes by, the NFL starts the draft. Pat's gonna have to be there for that. So Pat McAfee it was put on that table to start the road to WrestleMania, probably be there throughout Mania, and then probably in June, Pat will be gone. He'll be leaving, which
No,
means
Pat.
Corey's stupid ass would have been put back on commentary June or July because Pat would have to go full time for college football in August, and then he would go full time later on in the year for the NFL. You literally would be right back at the desk on Monday Night Raw with Michael had you had just shut the fuck up.
Don't you see how lit NXT is?
He
No, see,
he
the
was
Unless
like,
unless that beef with Booker's still real, and he think like, oh man, he might still have it out for me. I heard them parking lots still not safe.
God, they not
And I got to park there when I
they just
leave.
had Rich and them fighting in the damn
Right.
parking lot.
As soon as he pulls up, he saw Booker pull up next to him, just staring at him like, "Oh yeah, man."
Right?
This locker room is everything is so
And
ghetto.
Corey was like, "Oh hell no." Corey was like, "Oh hell no, I got to get out of here."
It's wild.
child Booker ain't think
They
about
not
that
about to catch
man.
me here.
He said it's all about checks and championships, and
Yeah,
he
he
ain't got a
crying because
championship, so
Roxanne
he
lost
ain't
her
getting no
contract.
check.
He's still crying over Roxanne. He ain't worried.
The
She
greatest
said,
Not
all
one
I
undisputed
day.
got
women's
for him
champion
is
of
to
all
just sit
time.
there and be grateful. I mean,
Honest. Because you
I
ain't got to work.
I will say like I said, I understand him being frustrated, but I feel like this was a bit premature. That's what I think. And Jonathan Coachman came out.
You
And
know
got
it's
him
coming when
together.
Coachman gets talking.
Jonathan Coachman was like, Jesus. He was like, hold on. He was like, he basically was like, this is a part of the gig. You know, this is what we do. He said shit happens.
Right.
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all because I have the tweet because he didn't. Unlike Corey, he didn't pull his tweets down. Corey took his tweets down, honey.
Honey said,
And
take
that was
that
probably
shit
because
down.
they told him to. It was like, if you want to keep your job, you will delete those tweets. Thank you very much. Okay. Jonathan said, so Corey is upset for being bumped from the main announced roster. Happened to JR 5 times, happened to Cole multiple times, happened to me multiple times. He is right. He is really good at his job. That is subjective to opinion. That is subject to opinion. I'm sorry.
I mean, if he's
But
good at it, why is he
playing
complaining? I mean, he acting like. I mean, the contract is a contract. Whether he goes wherever he goes, I mean, the number's gonna stay the same in the bank
hello.
account. So what are you complaining about?
He said, but playing in the
You
sandbox a
tell
little bit better might not hurt next time. Embrace whatever role you have and understand that you are lucky to have it. There are only 3 to 5 of these jobs at the highest level. Who knows? Maybe they asked him to be a part of a 3-man booth. We know he doesn't like that. LOL. Sorry, I had to. Last line of joke. The rest is the wrestling business. It happens. So Jonathan is alluding to the fact that when he was there, they were going to put Corey, Jonathan, and I believe Michael Cole at the table as a 3-man group, and Corey protested against it. Which, like I had said before, I know that the shit he was tweeting out about Mauro Ranello when he was there, he definitely was saying that passive aggressive bullshit behind the scenes because that's how he is. Now, Mauro said he left because WWE didn't have much consistency at that table. They were constantly changing things. There was nothing that stayed the same. Something was always being shifted and moved, and he couldn't work like that, among other things. But I know for a fact Corey has something to do with it. I believe that 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So, Corey, you got 2 people. One who you knew had mental health issues, you pushed out. And then the other, you found a way to weasel him out. And now you feeling the same shit you did is now being done to you, but Pat's not trying to push you out. That ain't Pat.
No, I think he's either trying to go out the way or Joe Tessitore properly.
He said that he was being pushed out by somebody who was popular. So let me pull it up because he said it, not me.
I'm about to say, if we compare popularity, Pat's will be. Of course, you're gonna get pushed out over Pat. Like no one on ESPN is asking for Corey Graves. Like, come on now.
Honestly.
You're not. We're not
It's
asking for
funny.
Corey Graves on college campuses.
So
We're asking for Pat McAfee.
he said, imagine chasing your
I wasn't even
dreams,
thinking
then
about
being
him until he
told
tweeted that.
not
But he worked
deciding
there.
that you're no longer physically able to pursue your dream. Then you dedicate your life to some things dream adjacent and being pretty fucking awesome at it. And then when it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, being told you're not famous enough for your own job.
You're not.
Boo hoo, you're
He
not.
said, just in case you've wondered where I've been. To be honest with you, we
I
didn't.
didn't even know you left.
I
That's what
mean,
I'm saying.
if we could
I
do
didn't
like a
keep it
tail
till
of
you
the
said
tape,
it.
I mean, if we could do like a breakdown of all the accomplishments of everyone that's on commentary and compared to Courtney
Including Joe
Gray,
Davenport,
right?
including Joe, and Joe got all of them.
Including
Right.
Michael Cole. Michael Cole went to
Joe got
WrestleMania.
all of them. Even Joe even got Michael Cole beat. And that's not even me trying to be funny. Joe has done
Mm-hmm.
commentary for just about everything. He has
Might
done
might
it
have might have
all.
done a church service or two.
Okay, at this point,
He might be
I'm like,
Pastor
Corey,
Joe in the past or something.
what have you done?
he has done so much. And what makes it so
Everything.
You
bad is
look
that
like you done a
he
lot
came
in the
in.
business.
He came in with no knowledge of the business. You had a leg up and you still couldn't do it. And Joe came in and
He
didn't
came
have no idea
bloody.
how to call these matches and run this show, but he figured that shit out. And now
And
he the lead
watch your ass
commentator on
every
his
week.
show.
Right?
Whereas they tried to
Didn't he
put
like
your
step
ass
back?
in there.
Yeah, because Joe's supposed to have been lead, but he was like, "Nah, I'll stick to color and let Corey lead so he could learn." And then
And what happened?
he
What
just
Joe
happened?
switched
watched
He
his
up.
crashed and
ass.
burned. He crashed and burned. Then they put his ass on SmackDown on Fox with Wade, and he was lead commentator
Wait,
over there.
Wade
Terrible.
went crazy. Wait, he
Cause
should
it's
do a
like
Wade. Just go back to NXT and just
it's like
Terrible.
I guess he wasn't expecting Joe to come in and know shit, but Joe did his motherfucking homework.
Joe did
And
that homework.
exactly.
He was
And then,
studying this shit.
and you
So
knew
whenever
they
he
bring
said something
in,
correctly, Joe he would just be quiet. I'm like, hello, Corey?
are you there?
Joe
Your
looks like the
tongue
type when he was
tied?
Joe looks like the type when he was at home. Like, honey, check this out. They call this a hurricanrana. He
Right.
was like, and he pressed play on the tape.
Child.
They
We
call
love a
this the
good student
moon
of the
salt.
game. We
The
love a
only
good
It's
thing
a
he
student
whole
of
probably
the
messed
ass
up is
game.
like a
mess.
name or
Literally a
something.
whole ass mess.
The
So
It's
like,
toasty
what
just
are you
sauce.
fucking whining for?
facts.
Like, you still getting the same paycheck. Like, you're just going to, where they in? Are they still in Florida or are they in Vegas
They're in
for
They're in
Florida,
NXT?
Florida.
Like, right, you get to go to Florida once a week for the same
and he
paycheck
can
that you was
stay
getting
there.
for being on the road. Like,
If him
I'm
and
like, you can
Carmella
be
got a
home
house in
more
Florida,
often.
right.
Carmella could go down to that Florida house and he
Mm-hmm.
could go home.
It's just I would laugh so hard. Why are you offended? Because they said you weren't famous enough.
Bruh, it's like this.
What the fuck? What have you done?
They
And if you
moved to
name
an
everything you
entirely different
did,
streaming service to get to boot, and they got to keep up with the times. Pat McAfee is on ESPN. That is the biggest sports show in the world.
All right, look how dedicated he is. He has a whole like morning sports show daily. Then
And that
he
shit is
hops on
like,
the plane to get to Raw, does what he does there, and then he have to go back home that night to get back to his studio to do his
yes,
morning show.
and
he
still
been
make
doing
it
this
to Monday
podcast
night.
and
If
shit.
it's on a
Right.
Monday, he do that show every day.
He does that show every day.
Every day. He be on in that studio
It's
for at
every day.
least 3 to 4 hours a day. They
Yep.
show Pat McAfee twice a day on ESPN.
And
And
when
he's
have they
streaming live
shown
to
you on
his YouTube. That
ESPN,
shit streams
Corey?
simultaneously. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
think it was Triple H that told him like yo, during college you can't like do all of it, which is why he like steps away for the college season.
correct.
Triple H
He
was
got
like, yo,
offered
you
the
got to take a break
opportunity.
because you gonna burn out. He like, bro, you gonna burn out. Like,
Yeah, because Pat was gonna do both. And
yeah,
Triple H said, don't worry about it. We got enough manpower here. You can come back when you need have the time. We not stressing. So they
yeah.
set it up so that Pat can leave for a
Every
good 6 months.
every January you hear that, hey yo, you like, yep, he back.
He coming back. Like, what did you? This is why I'm saying there was no reason for you to go on the internet and crash out. Number one, you look unprofessional. You look like a
Mm-hmm.
whining ass bitch. And it wasn't too long ago when you was going at Mercedes and Naomi's neck for quitting. And now look where you at.
Mm.
Tell him.
Now look where you at.
You ready to walk, huh?
I'm just saying, this the pot calling the kettle black now. And
Feeling
Jonathan
good
Coachman was
now.
like, hey, maybe you should learn how to play well with others.
Using his own words against him.
Yeah, because I ain't like he had Byron on his podcast. He's like, would you tell people that this is how I talk and like I'm not actually mean to you? And Byron was like, "Yeah, he's like a nice guy." I
No,
said,
he's
"He
not.
lying."
Not.
No, you gonna
Yeah.
talk to me correctly, or you not talking to me at all, bitch.
Then the problem I have is that he always it's certain people that he pull that shit with. Cause he don't do that with Roman. He don't do that with none of the Usos. He don't do that with Kevin. It's people he know he can get over on.
Mhm.
Cause I wish you would. Would tear your scribble scrabble looking ass up in your face. Because I was like, I wish Renee would have some type of backbone. Because when he was on commentary and he was going at her about Dean Ambrose and what he was doing, she was like, "What do you want me to say?" I'm like, "Girl, if you don't slap his ass, what the fuck is wrong with you? He all up in your business." I'm like, I don't say nothing about the bitch you fucked and had kids with. I don't say nothing about that. Okay, so whatever he doing, that's being my husband business. You need to mind your own motherfucking business. I would air your shit out. I'm like, I don't say nothing about you fucking Carmella. I don't say nothing about that. So mind your business.
Like, what they just say? Run that back.
I'll be like, we gotta go to commercial. Yeah, go to fucking
Yeah, tell him
commercial.
watch his fucking mouth.
Go to commercial. We need to go to commercial. You're like, you're going too far. No, bitch, you going too far.
I'll be
You
like, I
going
like
too
the way
far.
he in there throwing them punches. We be practicing at home.
You
I've been
doing
waiting to
it?
try it out.
You're not gonna disrespect me on TV like that. That's craziness. And the way he used to talk to Byron on commentary, I would
Man.
be like, spell one of them collegiate words you talking about. Spell it. Spell it right now. Stop fucking playing with me. Shit. I'll fuck your
Okay.
whole life up.
Talking
Like
about my
no
You'll
man.
be
I'll be
no
like,
somewhere
where
one
you
quiet.
I'll be
no
like,
one
where you
coming to
sleeping at tonight?
no one coming to see you, Corey.
This is the weekend we go back home. Where you sleeping? You going back home?
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Corey.
You
Right.
going to the hotel because you
To
got put
your
out.
wife? Is it to your wife or your girlfriend? Hmm? 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 What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm petty. I air your shit out. If you gonna air me out, prepare to be sprayed, bitch. I just don't like the mess. If you cool, I'm cool. And I just feel like Corey could dish it, but he can't take it. And that's crazy to me. Because if you're gonna be out here talking reckless like that, and then you saying shit to him, like, can you just tell these people that this is how I talk? If you really like that, then I know for a fact that you be behaving like that you on some petty shit. And
Right, you
that's
got to do
cool.
something. Can you tell them people this how I am?
Like, all right.
No, like you need someone to convince us that's how you are.
Mm,
Like we can't see you with our own two eyes.
mm.
Like that actually makes you even more fake. Like
Exactly.
if someone got to convince me who you are, then who is this person that's in front of me right now?
Mm.
Let me get to Raw on Netflix. I'll check his ass like the game did on the radio. He said, "No, hey, tell him this. Keep talking shit
Red
about me. I'm
rose,
gonna
white
break your
cinnamon.
fucking mouth.
Right? Or pull up on them on
Watch your
some
mouth.
motherfucking Birdman shit.
I'm telling you now. I'm gonna break your fucking jaw when I see you in the club,
Kenny said,
and
not
I'm
for
not
nothing.
playing."
Pat is he's more relatable. That's the word. No, probably not. But Pat just has that it to him that people like. Pat is relatable.
Yes,
Pat is
people.
relatable. The Pat,
Yeah,
I
what
mean,
we
his
get
whole
from
like
he's
his
more
whole timeline,
nuanced.
like he retired football in the middle of his prime because he said he wanted to pursue his dreams. Everyone called him like stupid, like an idiot for it.
yep.
And he's
Then he
thriving.
bought a whole fucking wrestling ring for him to just train in. Flew out fucking Rip Rogers to actually legit train him to fucking wrestle.
Hmm. He
Then
did pretty damn good.
bet on himself to start like the radio show that he's on, like the sports show that he's on with his homies. And then like people that were like calling him stupid and shit for retiring to bet on himself was calling him up to talk
Be on his show.
contracts and be partners and stuff.
Hmm.
Yep.
Well, you stuck over there on the field.
And he
All
I
like,
ain't even got
yo,
to touch the
analysts
field.
and former football players that was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen a football player do. Well,
now look,
Pat McAfee is relatable because
I'm saying people like, come on, man, can I get on your
Cause
show so I
it's
could
like the same shit that
put me on?
he reacts in the same way that we would. It's not a stiff
exactly
and there's no hate towards it.
no,
Like when he
And then
see
like
Dom, he be
his
like, I can't stand this dirty bitch.
like
and then
exactly.
like how he got introduced to WWE was so natural, like with him and Adam Cole.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like that came off extremely natural, and we thought everyone thought like, was it real? Is it shoot? Is it a work? Like what's going on?
nobody knew. I didn't even know who Pat was. I had to ask my husband because I didn't know who. No, I definitely don't pay attention to kickers.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
didn't know
Oh,
who Pat was. She came in the group chat. She said, "Yeah, that's the motherfucker that be talking shit. He be getting into fights." She's like, "I don't know how this gonna work."
I
I said, "Well, shit, we finna see. It's the only one way it can work."
said,
And
"Oh
then it
God,
cooked.
I
And
said,
then
either
it
it's finna
fucking
be
cooked.
fun or he finna be like Brock. I don't know.
Like it worked, and it just worked. Did he went on his show still selling the fucking moves that he got
yep."
that he went through the
Had
match.
the
The
having
match
a
was on
neck brace.
Saturday. On Monday, he had a neck brace on with a
Yep,
sling and
Selling this shit.
interviewing like fucking NFL coaches with a with a
with a neck brace
wrestlers
on,
with a neck brace and a sling on.
fully dedicated.
And fucking nose band-aids.
It is the fact that he is relatable. It's a fan's perspective on commentary. So, like, what we used to get with Jerry Lawler was more of as a 18 to 35-year-old man who likes seeing titties, who ain't never saw titties before in their life, get to see him. He kind of was
I'm
like
so
that. What
glad
you
they got him the fuck up out of there.
what
Oh,
you
that was the
what you
best move
got
y'all could have made.
what you got with JR was the excitement. JR
Yeah.
was always amped. It didn't matter if it was the smallest thing. JR made everything even
He
more
said, "Wow, look at that elbow."
right. It was like, here goes a slobber knocker over here. And you're like, damn, what the fuck
He
is a
just
slobber
slapped
knocker?
him. What?
What is that? Or when Stone Cold came out there, he he loves Stone Cold because he was saying his name 17 times.
He didn't damn near piss himself.
I think one time he had a stroke just from saying that because he did it
Stone Cold, Stone Cold,
so many
Stone Cold.
times.
Like, calm down.
And Michael Cole is just the voice. Like you
The
miss him when
standard
he's not
professional.
around. He shapes that show for you, good, bad, or indifferent. And Joe is becoming the very same thing. And I like listening to Wade because even though Wade's a color commentator, he be saying some real shit.
He
You know what I'm
do.
saying?
Yeah.
So I like listening to Wade. When it comes to Corey, I don't have an issue with Corey's style of commentary. I really don't. I thought him and Byron played well off of each other. Only thing I wanted Byron to do is to stop letting this motherfucker talk to him crazy. That's all
Okay.
I wanted Byron to do. Because had that been somebody else, like Jesse the Body, Jesse would have cussed Jesse would have cussed fucking Corey's ass out. Okay.
If it's true, this rumor that old boy is gonna be at the next Saturday night's main event, they need to put Jesse back out there so Jesse could rip him a new one.
Okay.
You know who I mean when I say old boy. Well, I ain't
Who you
mentioning his
talking about?
name.
Who we
You
talking
know
about?
the crowd booed, homeboy.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a liar. They wouldn't dare.
It was
He
like
just
rumor.
got booed.
If that rumor's true, they better have Jesse come back
Double
because
H.
Jesse's gonna be like, oh no, I've been waiting for this. Put on Euphoria.
Mm-mm.
I'm sure Jesse was smiling ear from ear when he heard that nigga getting booed.
I was. I said, I love this song. Ooh, turn it up.
Stop, Don,
Yeah, when I
please.
first heard the
Child, I
music,
turned it up and I was
I was like,
laughing.
oh no. Then I heard the booze. I was like, hold on.
Child, as soon as it hit, oh no, not here. Not
Mhm.
here. Get his ass out of here. Him in his bald spot.
You saw like the lot.
He
Have
looking
you
like
seen like the
King
camera
Neptune on
footage?
SpongeBob.
Have you seen the camera footage? Like they were saying like the "fuck you Hogan" chants.
Ooh,
No, I ain't see all out.
Yeah,
The
there was
dang.
like
rumors enough
actual
for me.
there was like in arena like footage of it compared to like TV. It was like night and day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Aaliyah said, I didn't
Good.
that he left, to be fair. I wasn't even looking for Corey when he was actively wrestling in his hipster skinny
Right,
jeans and suspenders. I never
right. No
seen a
one.
Corey match.
He had
Me
like
either.
some matches in NXT. He wasn't. No one was checking for Corey.
He was
No
in the
one.
game one time. I said, "Who is this?
I've
I know
never
everybody
seen
else,
a
but who
Corey
is
match
this?"
ever.
Most of his
I
matches were he wasn't carrying them.
I knew more
Just put it
about
that way. He
Cassius
was being
Ono
carried
than
in
he
those
did.
matches.
Oh, Rashard said he was being carried, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "I
Lullaby,
was
Rockabye Baby.
one of the greatest tag
It's
teams with
crazy.
Neville." I said, "With Neville, I see how Neville wrestles. So what was you doing?"
Yeah, I was trying to
Exactly. That's why I
understand
say he's
how that
being carried.
worked.
Cause Pac be putting that shit in. What
Okay.
you be wrestling like him? What happened?
Corey was just
Oh,
sitting
they do
there.
have a condo in Florida. Okay. So he could have just went to NXT for a little while. Why are you? Ugh. I don't want to talk
That's
about his ass
stupid.
anymore.
Sad chick probably down there.
Honestly,
Pat is with the times. It don't get no better than exciting whites.
honestly, to
Hey,
be
you
honest with
seen?
y'all,
Hey,
I
have you
don't
seen like
really
his
hear Corey
interview?
half the time he be on there.
I mean, fair. What'd you say, Rashard?
Have you seen Pat McAfee's interview on All the Smoke?
No, he was on
It
all the smoke.
it's amazing. It's funny as fuck.
I need to watch that because Pat is always that nigga though. He was probably high anyway.
Oh, they was high as fuck.
I know they
Man.
was high.
They were
Matt
like
Barnes love
they
him
were
a good.
lifted.
Love it. And Matt Barnes
They
always
were lifted.
I need to get on that show.
they be high as hell.
And I love being high as hell.
I know you do.
like like
He gonna be sleeping in a minute.
like Pat was on another
No,
level
I
high.
am not.
You are. You
I'm not
are.
even comfortable enough. I'm not propped it up to go to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
Kenny said he used to give Byron the
That Travis
blues. Ooh,
Scott.
I just wanted Byron to crash out just once. He
He
almost
never
did.
would.
He should have crashed out when he started talking about his collegiate shit. I'd have punched him in his face right
Shut your
then and there.
musty ass up.
I wanted Byron to
Byron
get
was
him
always
that.
too nice.
Oh, when they was, and I remember, I ain't gonna never forget this
They
shit.
called him a hipster roach.
That that ride along episode where they basically
And they
all
left him.
and him, Tom, and Naya was in the car,
Oh, I
and it
was
was
so mad at them in
I
that
was
ride
so
along.
mad.
And I'm like, y'all left him. I said, I can
I was
understand
like,
like you
y'all are
drive
so
out and pull
mean.
around the corner.
That was
Y'all
so
left somebody.
mean.
Yeah, we left. LOL. LOL.
Petty.
When I see y'all, I'm beating all y'all asses. Fuck all that.
I didn't like
Mm-hmm.
that shit. That was very mean, girly, high schooly type bullshit. It's very bullying, and I ain't
I
like
didn't
that.
find it funny at all.
I was like, nah, that's your ass. That's why I don't like that bitch. That's one of the reasons why.
He liked you. Big goofy ass.
Mm-hmm.
And Bailey, you missed the opportunity on Monday. Could have called her a big idiot bitch.
I could have called her what?
A big idiot bitch. I was so mad.
A
Like you
big
that
idiot
you
bitch.
she said you big dumb idiot. Oh, you big dumb bitch.
It's Netflix.
It's coming.
It's
It's
Netflix, girl. It was on the tip of her tongue too, but she said idiot. I said, girl, break the PG.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
She said
We
Hey,
somebody
ain't
now
there
get
no
drowned
Travis
in
Scott
that
was
more.
just
hipster
puffing that
roach.
loud.
Fuck them
Had a good time.
kids.
Mhm.
Like Travis Scott lit up a whole joint in front of the kids
In
I was
front of
like, you could say
everybody.
bitch.
and waving the smoke. Like yeah, everyone getting this
Okay,
smoke
you can
up and
say
down.
bitch, hoe,
Everyone's getting this smoke.
Everybody was hot.
cunt. Becky done said cunt a few times on USA. So
And The Rock went crazy on NXT. That's probably why Corey probably clutched his pearls when he heard that Rock promo. He's like, I can't be here. When The Rock,
He's
how
just
many
a
times he done
fucking
said the F
whiner.
word in that promo?
What happened?
How many times Rock said the F word in that promo
My
on
God, like
NXT?
he's just getting old to the point where every other word is a curse word.
Probably why
Yeah,
Corey
it's
didn't want
like,
to go there.
relax,
He was like,
sir.
sweet Jesus.
I was like, damn,
that was like the first 10 minutes of it. I was like, okay,
I'm like,
come
why are
on.
you cussing so much now?
what's wrong with you? He's just like, I don't know what
And
the
then
fuck
we
to
see
say.
him walking around in the back with that bottle of tequila. I said, oh, no
And was
wonder
drinking
why
He
out of
getting
your ass is lit.
it. That's where the goosebumps come from. It come from
Oh,
that tequila.
That's why you was sweating.
I mean,
Oh,
he's probably used to filming Fast and Furious around this time. He's like,
oh, you
he
ain't
ain't got
shit.
nothing to do, so he's like, he needs
You
to
ain't
find
shit,
something to
Sean.
do.
You
Just
ain't
he
walking
needs
shit.
around.
he needs
I
to
don't
find
know.
something to do right now.
I've
His
been
wife
running from his ass if I was
go
back
home.
there.
His wife's
Y'all
like, get out the
shit.
house, go find something to do.
I'm like, hell shit. Here go Uncle D coming around with that bottle of tequila. He marching around too. Run.
Right.
Hide, because he gonna make you drink it.
Being a
Here comes the
mess.
final boss.
Then he gonna want a conversation with you. Nope,
I
I
said
don't
so,
want none
but
of
I'd be like, but be nice to him because he'll slip you $50.
it. Oh, then he drove
Listen,
off
he
with it.
was playing. He wrestled Pac back in the day. He had a tag team with Neville. He was waiting on the ropes most of the match. Corey was there for the duo moves.
That's true.
Okay, so
Yeah, like on the old NXTs, like his matches were bland.
so why is he making it seem like he was like the next up and coming?
He
You would have
wasn't.
got cut.
He definitely
Obviously.
would have got cut.
Yeah, he would have got cut eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I am so confused. Y'all remember Mania when Pat and Corey were on the same table? Corey was salty
Oh yeah,
because
'cause when
Pat
he
was
had
Oh
popped
outside of him.
yeah.
out, when he came out, it was a surprise.
Yep.
Corey was like, "What the hell?
Yes, he was mad.
Oh, don't be so
I,
mad, Corey. I
I knew
always
about
liked you
Neville
too."
than I did Corey Graves, and Corey Graves was terrible in the game. I had no idea who
It
Corey
was
was. I just thought he
bad.
had washed out as a wrestler and decided to become a commentator. I really did.
That's what I
Um,
thought.
I didn't even know he wrestled until somebody told me. And I was like, well, when? Where is it? Like, he was
Very,
wrestling in
very early
NXT.
NXT.
In the archives.
I was like, oh,
Yeah, you got to go back like when
That's
Big
you
E was
did part of
champion
that,
back.
yeah. That first class.
ew. Yeah, I'm not going back to
Hmm.
that.
Yeah, you gotta go back a lot.
Yeah, the
No,
metal stage.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Hmm.
take your word for it. I'm not doing that.
But
The
real
the
struggle bus
I'm
back
trying
wonky
to
the
think of
then.
some
wonky
old. I'm
washed
trying to think
out
of some old
production.
characters. That's when Big E had a last name.
Mm.
Yeah, but they
Yes,
had that
Biggie
washed out
Langston.
looking
Mm-hmm.
production. Everything was
I
in
was just about to
yellow.
say that.
Hey,
I
hey,
said
hey,
it looked
that
like
Oh.
NXT used to
NXT
be lit.
now, but like on YouTube in 2008. It's just low rate back then.
And the
Mhm.
random like cut zooms.
Mm-hmm.
And the acting was so hard.
JoJo was on commentary. Not commentary. She was an announcer.
The
Yep.
acting was so hard. It was so bad.
Isn't she doing commentary? I mean, isn't she the ring announcer in AEW?
She's
JoJo?
only done for a
Is
couple
she?
dark matches.
Oh, okay.
Oh, girl, don't go to the dark side.
Marjorie's here. It was the SCW days in early
Marcus!
black and gold.
Yep.
Marcus, why you sending us a link? Sometimes I be trying.
He can't help it.
I
Leave
be
Mark.
trying to be patient and kind. You know, I think
Leave
I'm
him
a teacher
alone.
now. So I'm not even gonna be mad at him. I just be asking, why would you do that?
He said he didn't send the link.
Hey, what you say? Is that a what is it? Is it a
It's an emoji. It's a waving emoji. He said
okay?
he didn't do that. He's just yelling at him for no reason.
You gotta clarify. My bad,
Oh
Marcus.
god. Okay, what else we got to talk about?
My boy
Well,
Over
Sean haven't been
champion.
here, so what you think about Raw on Netflix? They had 2 episodes.
They've been lit. And like I said, like on Monday, I like how we didn't know when it was going to end because I swore
Yeah.
I was like, man, we got 30 more minutes. I wonder
That's
what's
what I
about to
said. And that
happen.
shit cut off. I said,
Then
what
I saw
the?
like the Paul Levesque and the Lee fitting. I'm like, wait, what's going on?
I said,
Right.
well, shit. I got so much time before I go to
I'm
bed.
like,
I
it's
told
9:30.
y'all
I'm
that
like,
they would
what's it?
Triple
I'm like,
H.
what am I supposed to do right now?
They what he doing?
There's no
I
time
told you
limit.
Triple H said they were going to gauge how they were going to put the show on. So some nights might use the full 3 hours. Others might be 2.5. They might do just 2 hours for some shows.
See, the
He
thing
said,
is, I
which
used to like
he
prepare
said
myself to
400
get
be
ready.
40 minutes. It'll be 40 minutes.
Like when there's
right.
like
Don't
30
play
minutes
now.
left, I'll be like, all right, let me start getting ready for bed, some commercial or whatnot. Like I'll be mentally ready for bed when Raw goes off.
You ain't gonna never
But
know
now I
now.
don't know when it's gonna go
I
off.
ain't gonna never know. You got to wait that one out, kind of gauge it. They start saying main event and it's 9 o'clock. You gonna be like, okay,
You then wind up not saying main event and
time
you
for me to
like
go to sleep.
in the middle of the promo, you see Paul Levesque and Lee Fitting at the bottom.
Right.
You're like,
Like,
wait, what?
whoa, y'all going off the air?
Hey, what's
Oh
going
shit, we
on?
gotta go.
Like right now, we leaving now?
Yeah, it's on the road.
That shit cut off and said, "Thank you for watching." I didn't think I
I
was
was like,
finished.
period.
No.
Yes.
I
I
was
said,
so
but
happy.
okay, I got time. I
Like,
could have
okay.
waited for my shower if that was the
I'm like,
case.
oh, I like this kind of mess. Move SmackDown over there too. Do them all.
Okay, please cut SmackDown off sometimes. I don't
Cause
mind.
SmackDown was killing me. I
Smackdown, that
said,
extra
That was
hour
killing me
killed
last
me.
Friday. I said, this is stupid.
The first
I
extra
said, I
hour,
love
I was asleep.
SmackDown, bitch. Y'all got to end this time.
I think I turned it off early.
I looked, it was 10:15. I opened my eyes again, it was 11:05. I said, damn,
John
what
said, I said, I ain't gonna
happened?
make it. He said,
I knew I wasn't gonna make it.
Barely.
I made it to the middle of Nia versus Naomi, and I was gone.
child. He said, y'all at home couldn't afford them tickets, child.
I heard about them ticket prices now.
Yeah, I told my cousin, I said, I don't know what it's gonna look like now they hit Netflix. They might hike them prices. I don't think we're gonna make it to Raw
I mean, the
ever.
price would be up, but y'all
Right.
will still be able to buy
Right. Let me
tickets
find a
that same
SmackDown.
day.
Let me
Yeah,
find a
you'll
third
still be
party
able to buy
website.
tickets.
I don't even
Tickets
receive.
same day is always cheaper than buying them early. And I think it's best for you to just wait the day of, go to the arena and buy your tickets then.
I don't even receive the weekly free NXT ticket email anymore.
They ain't free no more,
I've
baby.
only gotten it
I said that shit's
once.
dead.
They used to every week free tickets for this show. Literally every NXT show there was emailing me about like, oh, just confirming if you want to attend. I'm like, gee, I live in Chicago.
I only got one of those emails. I'm so mad.
And the thing is, I only did it once when I went down there for Disney. It was like you do it once and they just constantly give you like free tickets, basically almost for life. Well, up until now.
Snatchies.
I'm so jealous.
I take it back.
All right, like, let me take this back.
Not even let me find a Saturday night ticket.
What is this drama going on?
What you mean?
Something with Jada Parker.
Oh, she was talking about trans people competing, well, trans women competing in women's sports. She
And now
didn't
I'm
really.
hearing someone say that they blew up her spot that she was messing with Jay Uso.
What?
That's so left field. What are y'all talking about?
Jay Uso is married.
They don't even say they're not even in the
No,
same
I don't think
brand.
he's married anymore.
You don't think he married no more? Hold
I
on, wait a
don't think.
minute.
Wait a
Oh Lord.
minute.
I got some research to do. Hold on. Oh wait,
What
what's
is
this?
happening?
Hold on, we need all oops in the chat.
Hold
What's
on,
going on?
I'm looking at it in
Like
this Discord
what?
right now.
Hold on,
He's still
I
married to
gotta
his wife.
I gotta unmute some
Um,
wrestling words.
He's not divorced from his wife. That's even worse. I don't think that's true. I'm not believing that.
I hope not.
Y'all not gonna turn my Uzi away from me. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna do that to me.
Okay, I believe it when I see it.
I don't believe it. What? What? Well, okay, but you got Lucian and fucking Lucian and Neva is right there. Like, well, Lucian does. He got him a little white girl.
Oh, so unfortunate.
He has a, and she's short. She's short. You know, she. Whatever
Drop it
makes you
off.
happy. I won't. I ain't gonna hit it. I ain't gonna hate on it.
You know what?
No, she's small.
I've come to the fact that I am prejudiced
I,
on how I
I
want these swirl
respectfully
babies
agree.
made. Because if you are a black man,
Uh-uh.
if you are a white man, you go get you a black woman, kudos to you. You did your big one. But if you are a black man and you go with them white women, I have an issue with you. I have a bone to pick with you. I really do. Because what are you doing?
mean,
It's not the same thing.
Oh shit. Currently
I
there's a video. I'm gonna try to go find it.
at least Don is recognizing he has a prejudice. At least
I'm not blinded by it.
not blinded.
I'm like, okay,
Apparently
you
there's a video.
okay?
I'm gonna go try to find it.
There's a video.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what?
Not of them like doing nothing nasty, but of them just like rubbing on each other.
Now, why y'all blow her spot up like
Why
that?
y'all
Mind y'all
wait until
business.
Man.
this is wild?
Y'all gotta
Oh,
see this the
wow.
problem. Y'all don't let bad
Oh,
bitches
I
do what
just
bad
found.
bitches
Oh
do in
no, he just
peace.
refreshed. Hold on. Right when it was playing, the freaking thing refreshed.
Dang,
And
it
it was
do
getting
like
to the
that.
part.
This is nuts. I'm
Yo.
It was
so
literally the first thing on my For You page, and it refreshed.
Now, how long you been holding on to that is the question.
Holding on to what?
How long they been holding on to this video? Cause what? Oh, what
Now I
is
gotta go
this? What?
refind it.
This For You page is something different.
It had a wrestler's name in it. But that's it.
so essentially what happened was Jada Parker liked the post on Instagram about them. The House passed a bill that banned transgender athletes from competing in women's and girls sports at federally funded schools. And Jada Parker's name is there as one of the liked posts. And that's where this controversy is coming from. She then was attacked
Keep
on
finding these
Twitter. They
women on
went
my
after
For
her
You
on
page.
Twitter and she basically was like, she added clotheslinings because clotheslinings it has a big account on Twitter and on Instagram. Um, because they put it out there and was like one of my fave NXT girls being liking a transphobic post. Okay, so this I can see both sides of this argument, and I know a lot of people are gonna, say what they want to say, and they're gonna be in their feelings about it, but everybody is not on board with the times like we are. We're not all as progressive as they want to pretend to be. And this isn't about, I don't know how to explain this without people taking it the wrong way. People aren't going to let go of what they believe. They will be as accepting to a certain extent. I personally do not care one way or another, but I can see how another person would feel slighted or they would feel like a transgender woman would have an unfair advantage in something in a sport. They would have a certain level of power that a woman cannot achieve. They would have the structure of them is different. All of that is different. So for them, it's like comparing them to a woman, they have an unfair advantage, right? But in the same breath, a woman can very easily beat and dominate a man in any sport. That advantage does not give them a leg up over the competition. It also makes it seem as though women are somehow inferior because a transgender woman has some male testosterone and their initial at birth gender was male, that gives them some type of edge over a woman in competition, and that simply is just not true. So while I understand where the argument comes from, it can also be debunked. But where I have a problem with this type of rhetoric and behavior is that you go off half cocked on a tweet or on a post like this. This is a post, right? And she's entitled to believe however she wants. What I don't like is the witch hunt. I don't like that. I can understand it better if Jada Parker was on her Twitter and she was going at everybody. She was calling everybody all these transphobic names, disrespecting people, going all the way balls to the wall. But because she liked the post and she has her beliefs on what she believes is fair and what isn't, she somehow has to be demonized. And now y'all are taking it even a step further by burying her or trying to get her taken out by accusing her of things like with being Jey Uso. And even if she is, that's also her business. What's interesting is that on the flip side, some of y'all have said some disrespectful shit about other people. You have talked out of line online, going at people, telling them to kill themselves and everything else. But that's okay. But her liking this picture about this trans situation is wrong. If it's wrong for you in your eyes, that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. I feel like everybody is entitled to believe what they want to believe and do what they want to do. You do not have to do this. This, I believe, is egregious. This is going too far.
I think I found it.
Oh,
It's like an
shit.
overhead video. It was.
Hold on. I sent it in the group chat.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Not unsubjected.
Hold on.
I'm
We don't take a
scared.
commercial break because
Oh,
I need to
yep.
see.
This it.
I need to see this.
Turn
So
this
hold
volume
on.
down real quick.
Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't deserve. Time. If I say I hate you, I mean it. If I say I love you, I mean it. If I say I hate you, I mean it. If I say I love you, I mean it.
Are y'all serious?
I saw it. I think
So
at first I thought it was
y'all
gonna.
telling me that that's Jey Uso in that video? Where is he at?
It's all the way in the back. I know what they're talking about, but I
Yeah.
don't know if that's him.
That don't because he got on white pants.
Right.
Because he got on white pants, that somehow means that's Jey Uso.
I was like, I don't know if this was him, but all these ghosts, it's like all these like ghost tweets everyone's having. I don't know.
Y'all know, like this is what I'm talking about. So it's Jada. She got on the same tights, so that's fine. But they make those tights. A lot of people could wear those tights, but it was WWE superstars in there, so clearly it's her. Fuck it. But where does Jey Uso come into play at? I'm so fucking confused by that part.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people, I'm looking at the comments, he dumped your ass. And I'm like, what? What?
Because it might not be Jey Uso, but somebody's ass.
I mean, if she rubbing on somebody, that's her business. Like,
Right.
what do they have to do? I ain't see no forces in that picture or nothing.
I know
I'm
he had a
so
full white
confused.
t-shirt, so I was like, I couldn't tell. Look for the tattoos.
I didn't see no arms. I didn't see.
I'm thinking it'll be like close up, like them standing up. You see like actual faces. Got us all hyped for nothing. for
Who
Nate.
did all that?
Wait,
I'm
wait,
like,
wait.
I'm not even sure this is him.
Sick of y'all.
I can see the tattoos on his arm. Wait a minute. Oh no, it might be, but it's not clear enough. Who was doing all of this
Wait,
snoop?
wait, wait, wait. Spotlight hit the face. It's him.
It's the arm and the bracelet.
Wait, wait.
Oh
Just
shit.
look at the face and wait till the spotlight hit it.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
Damn.
Shit.
y'all ruin a wet dream. I want you to understand that.
This is a mess.
Y'all could have left it at her. Why you dragging Jay Uso into this?
As soon as the spotlight hit, I was like, damn.
So you just want an excuse to drop the T.
I don't know about that. I don't like this. I'm sorry. I don't like it.
I mean, whatever you do is your
Right at
business,
the
but I was like, that's so random. Why you can just drop their T like that?
This
damn.
is crazy.
Y'all worried about the wrong shit.
She said if they pop out at the Hall of Fame in matching colors, I'll believe it.
Not the Hall of Fame.
Girl, I looked at this video 7 times. That's him.
Damn.
I'm looking
Not,
at it.
not the Hall of Fame though.
I'm looking at his arm, and I'm
Wait till
like,
like the 7 second mark when that spotlight hit the face.
in the spotlight hit his face, you can kind of see his beard,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see his face a little bit, and that haircut is distinctive. Like,
Shit, all I gotta say, girl, stand on it.
Unless the Usos were triplets.
nah.
Okay, the Discord I'm in, apparently there's been people mention it like in the streets for a minute.
Oh, so they been new.
Hmm.
I don't be all up in their business like that, so I ain't
I
know.
don't either.
Damn,
That is
her crashing
crazy.
out then exposed everything.
Normally I know something, but I ain't know that.
I don't
Oh,
give a
that was
shit.
really
I
low
mean,
key.
I know I don't. I really don't.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's Natty's burner account.
uh,
You know she
Don.
knows. She know the T.
I don't like the self righteousness of it. I don't like it. It's coming off very.
And how the two don't even match up. I can see what she was calling somebody a home wrecker. All she did was have a little disagreement.
Now all of a sudden she can't wrestle because y'all don't like her beliefs.
And that's unfair. Y'all do know you can agree to disagree.
Y'all be cheering for Ren St. Clair. She was shading Bianca Belair all the time. Nobody's saying shit about that.
And my thing is like this is not gonna make or break her career.
They
Right,
probably gonna pull
you
her
still
from
I
the
got
hope
people
ring.
out
not.
here. They talking about beliefs and stuff. You still got people out here
Cause it's
that cheer
not
for
like
Crimson Chin.
she ain't say
Okay.
nothing offensive. She just agreed with what was going on.
JD McDonough was accused of sexual assault.
Like y'all not gonna cheer for Crimson Chin and then turn around and
Be mad at her
exactly.
for something that she agreed with. She didn't bash anybody. The post itself wasn't even bashing. Yes, it's some complications that come along the road. It's unfortunate. But she didn't say nothing wrong.
Oh,
Y'all are stretching it. Y'all have stretched it to a territory that you cannot return from.
they don't
Yep.
care. All they care about is making sure she get tore down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the behavior. I don't like it. It's very mobbish. And it gives tiki torches, and I don't like it.
Tiki torches.
It do.
It's true.
It
And that's
does. And
why
I don't like that. I'm like, you
y'all be
cannot.
trying to bully somebody into agreeance.
Yes. And you just can't do that. Not everybody is going to agree with everything. And I understand that this is a serious topic for a lot of trans girls, and especially young girls trying to compete in sports. I fully understand that. But there's a way to do this without attacking people who don't make the decisions.
Mhm.
Because what is Jada Parker going to change or fix about this situation? She ain't a part of the Senate. She ain't a part of the House. She's not the one who introduced or passed the bill. She might agree with it, but she's not the one who has the power to change it.
And who to
And why
say it was
some of
one of
y'all,
those? Have you ever been scrolling so fast that you make a mistake and do a little tap on something,
yeah,
and you be like,
yeah, but
"Whoops!"
she didn't do
Yeah.
that.
She
She
didn't do
didn't do
that.
that.
She tapped that shit.
She said, I believe it. I believe that trans women should not compete with women. She said, I do support the LGBTQ plus community. I respect them, but I don't believe that a trans woman should compete against women. She said she's a D1 athlete, and I wouldn't like that if I was competing, and I can understand where some athletes coming from. That's why I said this is a very sensitive topic that requires a lot of listening, and you need to have a little bit more understanding. You have to be more open minded to have this conversation, because it could lead to a territory where you will say that a woman is inferior to a man and she shouldn't compete against a man. And we've seen women time and time again obliterate men in sports. And if we're being fair, okay, talking about professional sports, a lot of professional sports, the women are more dominant than the men are. You looking at professional football in terms of soccer, our women's soccer team is always better than the men. Light years ahead. Okay. Basketball, the girls come into the All-Star game sometime and shoot the lights out that bitch. And the dudes just be like, fuck, like, what can you do?
Mm-hmm.
There,
Hmm.
there's not. Serena and Venus used to play against the dudes in them little exhibitions match. They would mop the floor with them dudes every fucking time. They would destroy them. It's not about biology, because if it was about biology, having a conversation, you would have co-ed sports then. So if you're telling me that this woman can't compete in this sport because she's trans, and I don't need you to test and do nothing. If I run this race and I beat her, I'm better than her. I don't give a fuck if she was born as a man, a woman, an alien, a puppy. I don't give a goddamn. I won. I'm the best woman in the sport. Don't give a shit.
Right.
If you
I
an
won.
athlete, the
I
competition
won.
alone should inspire you to do better. In my opinion, it's not that big of a deal. But like I said, I understand why some people have their reservations about it. But you will be going into dangerous territory when you have this conversation. Well, they have a biology makeup that makes them stronger and faster. So what you're telling me is you think because she was born a male that she somehow is superior to you? Well, no, I don't believe that. Well, that's what it sounds like. No, I'm
But
just
so you
saying.
saying you can't make yourself better than them?
Hmm. I'm saying that's the conversation that's going to change how this works, because even as a competitor, as an athlete, you're not trying to go out there and compete against people you can beat. You want out there to prove that you're the best, whether they
Mm-hmm.
claim to be better than you or they are better than you. None of that matters. And I know that in y'all brains, logically, we have been taught that men are stronger than women and women are lesser than men. That is something that is ingrained in us from birth. But we have to get out of that behavior, because that is going to lead you to this path where you're going to believe these things even when we are in this nuanced territory.
Yeah,
And
there's
you
a
just
reason why Bianca says she's the EST of WWE. She didn't
not
say
the
the
women's version.
EST of the women of WWE. She's like, no, I'm better than all these people in here. Like you said, regardless of man, woman, alien. CM Punk's little puppy that trots around backstage. She better than that. She's better than the seamstress that be back there because Bianca do be killing it on her gear. She's better than the doctors back there. She's better than all of them.
Period. I'm just saying, I feel like it didn't have to go this far. It didn't have to go this far. And I don't like I said, I don't like the witch hunt narrative. I'm not okay with that. And then you airing out her dirty laundry about her messing with Jay Uso.
Yes, Nika, we know. We're talking about it now. Mm-hmm.
I think that's real messy. That's the only way I can explain it. It's the same thing that happened with Carmella, and Carmella didn't do nothing. Now,
Okay, now I'm not saying that some women out here aren't low vibrational.
right? I'm just
But
saying before.
that's up for subjection. We gotta see it first.
Yeah, like you,
I need the
okay.
facts.
Like that video is suggestive. I ain't gonna lie, cause she was rubbing. She was definitely rubbing on him.
Yeah, she was. I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
she was very much giving a stroke, and I said, okay. I tried. I tried. Shit. I was like, it can't be. It can't be. God damn it. I'm like, nah, shit. That's just disrespectful. There's a close-up photo. Who the fuck is who has time to pause a video and take a screenshot of it? Y'all ain't got no lives. I'm convinced of that. That makes no sense.
Well,
Because I know Jade and Bianca can bench just as much as the men, if not more. Oh, please. Bianca picked up Otis. Lash picked up Otis. Mm-hmm. Okay. Child. I just want to see Lash, Jade, and Bianca in a triple threat match. I want to see.
Jade picked up Naya before the weight loss. Let's make that very clear. She was still a little bit bad. Jay lifted. She ain't just like, oh, she picked her ass up, put her over that rope.
She did.
Made that shit like real light work.
Yeah, nigga, we talking about it, babe. Ugh, y'all such a Debbie Downer. Jesus. We should have just went back to shitting on Corey.
Yeah.
Right,
it's never too late.
The fun topic.
No, because they don't
for the first time ever, someone's checking in on Corey. Let's give a round of applause.
Okay, you made yourself relevant for the first time in a few years.
No, we don't.
Yeah, let's check on. Let's see what Corey's doing.
Right.
He all right. He over there with that baby in his arm.
Yeah, he's crying. They don't love me like I thought they did. No, baby, they don't. You are expendable, honey.
Well, this is karma, bitch. All that bullshit you was talking about tomorrow is coming back to bite you in the ass now. Left them alone.
Now who ain't popping?
Right. With
Now who don't know what the fuck they talking about? Ain't it funny?
I bet you wish you knew hip hop references now, don't you?
If I was her, I would have posted my favorite song.
Oh my hip hop references would definitely help.
Okay.
If they don't want his ass on TV at all. Yeah, we don't need you. Thank you for coming. We gonna send you to NXT for a little while. Go help out Vic.
Lit. You are a hater.
Like, oh.
Go help out Vic because Booker T be yelling at him all the time in his gravel face voice.
Right.
No, but Vic be like, you need to just
making him order his DoorDash.
It's just be hollering at him for no reason.
I love the way they do commentary on NXT because it's like night and day.
Mm-hmm.
Booker T be screaming, Vic be like, I think you just need to Take a breather for a second. You need a walk.
You need to chill,
She's
people.
like, no, I'm cool. Are you sure?
Yeah, Vic, it's all about checks and making money, Vic. That's what this is about.
And
Like,
Vic, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a little bit more than just that. I'm like, Vic, please, you talking to a wall.
Yes.
Right.
It's not working.
I know when Roxanne lost, baby.
Vic was getting his ass.
No, it was quiet. I said, where you at?
He was over there about to cry. I can't believe this.
Oh,
He said,
we
no,
ain't
she
say
got
nothing.
played.
I said, oh,
Oh.
him sad.
Well, he will root. Well, he'll root for mostly anybody black.
Roxanne is this girl, honey.
Okay, because he was like, I love Miss Jada. I'm gonna have to go with Roxanne.
Right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's mine. That's mine for sure. So yeah, gotta go with that. But she
brought
cool
up from the
though.
hood.
Jada cool. She could wrestle. She could dress. Rate 10.
Oh, they on the internet crashing out. I need to get off Twitter.
Like back in the day, like you cool, I guess, right?
Rate 10.
Like,
Rate broke my scale.
Everything's just so messy.
The village people are performing at Trump's inauguration.
What y'all
No.
I'm not
from
surprised he
YMCA?
plays YMCA at everything.
He's still alive?
Yes.
That
I'm
shit is
dead.
gonna be a mess.
He plays that at everything.
He said
I'm
they
dead.
released a statement and they said, we know this won't make some of you happy to hear. However, we believe that music is to be performed
Child,
without
get your money.
Right.
We're
Go
gonna
get
get
your
that
money.
check. I'm
Like,
not
you
even.
try to
I'm
explain
not,
this.
man. We not checking for y'all.
We
Go
don't
get
want
that
to hear
check.
this. Just go get the check. We don't need the
Without
explanation.
regard to politics, our song YMCA is a global anthem that hopefully helps bring the country together after a tumultuous and divided campaign where our preferred candidate lost. But you playing for the
But you gonna play for the
We
enemy?
were just talking about people that
Baby, don't
just keep
even
running their
address
mouth.
us. Go
We were
get
just
your
talking
money.
about people that keep running their mouth.
Oh my god!
Look what happened.
Fuck.
They keep running their mouth.
Trump gave us his back, so we're gonna go ahead and slide over here real quick.
Like, stop.
Makes no sense.
Like, stop while you're ahead. We don't need it. Like, what's there to explain?
Dumb. It's fucking dumb.
Y'all should have just kept y'all mouth
We
shut.
don't care.
Carrie Underwood ain't said nothing. She ain't said
So y'all ain't finna
We
motherfucker talk
don't
about
care what you
Talk
got
to
to
me.
say.
Carrie ain't said a fucking word.
Yeah, I'm there. You gonna see me there when I get there.
Wow.
Like, get the check and leave. Like, do what you gotta do.
Child, I wouldn't even been playing. I said, here go the flash drive. Just play it when it's ready.
Oh god.
Never fuck around with me.
That's crazy.
You can't just put that on your playlist.
It was the
Right.
preferred candidate for me.
Right.
Our preferred candidate. So what?
Just go get your check.
The nigga robbed you.
Real
The nigga who robbed you. But then you saw somebody else who got a little more money. Like, hey, why are we gonna rob him next?
That's our preferred attack target right there.
Preferred target right there.
That's a mess. I ain't never seen no shit like this before
They
in my life.
They definitely those people that be like, I don't see color, but
Right. Well, I hope y'all do them like y'all did Chris and Michelle, because y'all made that lady cry.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
Well, the first time around, yeah, you deserved that.
Oh.
Cause girl, what the fuck are you doing?
She said she was asked and she thought she could bridge a gap.
That's their go-to excuse every single time. Like, oh, I thought I'd be able to bridge Like no one's
I
checking
fuck
for
with
you.
Chrisette.
You don't.
I love Chrisette Michelle, but baby, who do you think you are?
It's
Baby,
always the
they
people that
are.
we haven't heard from. That's like, oh,
You
I thought
got
I have the
too
power to
much
bridge the
pride in
gap.
yourself.
Like, you can't bridge your own gap. No
You
one's
are a selective taste.
checking for
You
you.
can't read your own Jesus. God damn.
Jesus.
His inauguration portrait is the same as his mugshot, and that's fucking funny.
Like it be the people we haven't heard from in like years.
Kid Rock
Try to say like,
performing.
oh, I thought I had the power to bring
Maybe I
everyone
can
together.
bridge the gap.
Or, like you and your neighbors don't even get along.
What?
What
What did
makes
you think you
you
was
think
gonna do for me?
right?
Baby, I don't know.
Your
Go
neighbors.
get your ass in the booth. Go bridge that gap. Leave me alone. Leave me. I don't want no parts in it. You can bridge the gap all you want to, but I'm not walking over it. Leave me alone.
Like your thought got caught. Like
Oh my gosh. That YMCA shit took me out. I don't care what nobody
Marcus,
say.
where are you at?
The
'Cause
preferred
why
candidate.
you-
Wild.
for candidates.
Child, if it was me, I wouldn't
They
even
are
say
funny.
nothing.
They
My
are
next emoji is
hilarious.
gonna be the money emoji.
They are
That's my
hilarious.
next tweet. Why'd you do it? Money. Shit,
Because you know the
we gotta
preferred.
work this for these next 4 years. We don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm getting money any way I can.
Because you know the preferred candidate.
What the hell? This
It's gonna be some bullshit. I know
How you
you
know
gonna
who the preferred candidate is? Because you know they got the little write-in section. Who we know that they couldn't write in someone as their preferred candidate. Yeah, they could have been putting that neighbor that they don't get along with.
This flight attendant got fired for twerking on the job.
you gonna get rid of it if you just try
That's
to put
crazy.
people on that plane.
Absolutely not.
Did she like do it like you know how they do like the little dance where they're trying to
She was
do
in
like
the
the
plane,
emergency?
on the plane, in between the cabin, and
But
she
I
put her
don't they
leg up
not
on
get
the
paid
seat.
until the actual flight starts though?
I don't
Oh,
know,
she
baby.
went crazy.
She posted it, and I had her leg up on the seat, just booty shaking and everything else. Child. I didn't do it.
It
She
be
did.
like why are you posting it?
It
It's
ain't
okay. She
about
got a
it being
feature somewhere
anybody on
else.
the plane.
I mean, they tell you once you go through a school, it's like you are a brand of the company.
They too say she wearing their uniform and she twerking in it.
Yeah, crazy as hell.
Well,
It's the same thing with Corey. You can't do that. You
Yeah,
can't do
damn
that.
it,
You go
Corey.
find you a future somewhere else. I know exactly where you
Here,
can
I'll
go.
show y'all. Y'all can look. Y'all can see the lady twerking. She fired anyway. So go and watch the shit.
Like,
She was barely
Corey.
twerking. If we being honest, it was a little stiff.
Tragic.
She was doing the Nicki Minaj twerk. You know, the one where
But she do a little bit of jiggle.
Nicki be having a hard
It's
time
not let me
There's
sometimes.
nothing
stop.
moving.
So
She's stiff.
I mean,
Probably
I
some
wouldn't
white
have fired
old.
her,
I wouldn't have fired her either. She ain't
but
did it. It's probably some white old broad that
they
saw that
decided it
was
was a
like,
fireable offense. So
I think it was like the last part. I think it was this part, probably.
I could see if she was moving that thing.
she wasn't really doing
She
nothing.
ain't doing nothing to be mad about.
this ain't even that
Girl,
bad. This
go
This,
get you
I'm
a
telling
job.
you.
Who you working for? What was that? Frontier?
They're like United. They're like United colors.
hey,
Frontier is crazy.
Yeah, that plane too
Hey,
good looking to be Frontier.
oh, well, what the flight attendants look like on Frontier?
I said the plane's too good looking to be
Oh, the
Frontier.
plane.
Yeah,
I'm
that
about to
plane
say they
looked
be
too new.
hiring ugly bitches for the.
Yeah, that plane looked too new.
I got ugly bitches for Frontier.
Cause look, you got the LED lights. Those some bright ass LED lights. That you can
What
tell
do
Yeah.
that's
Frontier
not
planes
Frontier.
look like?
Frontier got those project lights. You know when you
Looking
go
like
to
a
the
soul plane where you get
yeah,
the
when you go to like your grandma's house when you turn the light on, how it's
oh,
like golden orange.
nigga.
Like
Yeah, that would piss me off. Get me off of here. Get me out of here. Who bought this ticket? Because it wasn't me.
you know those dollar store like light bulbs, how it's not like all the way like white.
Sir,
Well, like
Like
three
that
of them not
khaki, like that.
flickering in three different aisles.
I
Hmm.
can't.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't that bad.
I wouldn't have
They
fired her.
fired
Hey,
her
girl.
though. She got
But
fired
it's like
for
they
it.
do tell you beforehand, like you are a brand when you got this uniform on.
She got
So
a
don't be
cute
doing nothing
YSL bag
crazy.
on though. She'll be all right. She probably gonna get a brand deal and some shit and get famous like the other girls do.
I don't know about no brand deal.
I mean, she could.
You gotta learn how to work that motherfucker first.
Well, I don't. I mean, if somebody to teach her how to twerk, then sure.
Yeah, somebody gotta teach you how to do left cheek, right cheek. Till then, baby, you go fill out another application because you're not going nowhere far.
Don, please.
She wasn't doing that enough for me.
All right.
She might have had to put in no application.
So I'm gonna end the live
Okay,
over on. Shut up.
You know, I'm just saying, you twerk like
go to
that, like I'm
Delta.
on
You'll
my
be all right.
I'm gonna end the live over on Down for the
Southwest.
Count. Y'all can always follow us on Down for the Count. Child, I got the wrong banner going. Anyway, it's been going for some hours too. Completely wrong banner up there. All our socials are always scrolling at the bottom. If you made it this far, you'll see the right banner. And I'm about to get out of here because I'm gonna do SBC chat on my channel. That ain't wrestling
Okay.
related, and I definitely do not want that over here on this channel. So
It get crazy, child.
y'all can come over here to my channel and listen to SBC chat if you want to. Okay. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
99.
Let me turn it down.
Ooh, let's get to the shit.
Okay. All right. So we're getting ready to do SBC chat. Now, Rashard, you can stay if you want to stay. It's totally up to you, baby.
I'll
I
definitely
gotta
follow
go
the
to bed.
trend. Like I'll
I got
catch
work
on
in the
to.
morning.
You go ahead, Nicole. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Oh, Penta's #1 and #2 in the shop.
this shit get crazy.
All right. SBC chat. If y'all want to listen to it, you can. If you want to bounce, you definitely can. It's totally up to you. Because once I'm done with this, I'm going to be out of here. All right. It's simple. We just read these people's posts that they send into the Six Brown Chicks Twitter. I can't tell you if it's real or not. It really don't matter. It's the fact that somebody physically wrote this in to somebody else. Okay. So, question number 1. My girlfriend of 5 months is fighting her mom in family court to get custody of my son, of her son. Okay. I don't want her son living here. Well, damn.
Yeah, what the son do?
Her apartment is small and things work so well because her son was a photo on the fridge. Oh, not walking around in our space.
Damn.
I purposely tried to throw her under the bus when the state sent DC. What? When the state sent a
Did
DCFS
not.
Department of Children and Family Services investigator over to inspect her apartment, I left weed out in the open, walked through the apartment yelling on the phone to no one about a gun purchase, and I opened the fridge and complained there wasn't any food. Guess what? In February, the boy is coming back here. I told her, look, this spot ain't big enough for 3 people. Her, move around then. I don't want him here, and I don't have a place to go at the moment. What to do, nigga?
You better
Get your
go
ass out.
right.
That's
You
my
better get on
shit.
Zillow.
What?
You better- My
How
girlfriend
you
of
gonna go
5
on her
months.
shit talking about you don't want nobody in her shit? Boy, go get you a bitch that'll do it.
It's hers.
You should have known this was a homosexual talking this stupid bullshit.
It's
Nah,
called I forgot it's the winter time. Never mind.
you ain't lying.
Right.
You should have known.
Wait, where's the dad? I just thought about that because she said she's in court fighting with her mom over custody of her son.
You know
Maybe he
exactly
ain't
where the
shit.
man is. The nigga ain't there.
Ain't
You-
the girlfriend of 5 months? Like,
5 months. I don't even know you.
How are you living with her in 5 months?
5 months. What the hell?
and telling her
That's what it
who could
was.
live in her.
He thought she was that girl.
Homosexual, I'm telling you.
She said, "Move around,
And she
then.
said, "No,
Well,
I'm
You
not
better
that."
move her.
That's fucking
Get out
crazy.
there."
I'm like, well, you can move out. Shit,
Right.
gotta be
You
here.
said it was diabolical. Some crazy. The nigga was trying to get her kid taken from her, leave the
Better
weed
s-
everywhere.
Better skedaddle.
Was talking about a gun purchase while the damn DCF agent was there.
For no fucking reason.
That's wild. But that means Child Protective Services ain't shit.
Mhm.
But my whole thing
They
is,
let the nigga go there.
but then on top of that, if let's just say your fucking plan work, and then they explain to his mama why we're taking her son from you. Nigga, you really ain't gonna have nowhere to stay.
I don't know, man.
And then he talked about he was yelling about there was no food in here. If I was DCFS, I'd have been like, this bum ass nigga talking about there's no
Yes.
food.
Oh,
Go get some food then.
I'm about to send this support dude, but you got bigger problems to worry about. You got a bum living in your house.
We're living in your apartment.
Right. Let son live with grandma for a few more months while you kick him out.
Grandma, this is
Give
long.
this man a 30-day notice. He gotta get the fuck on.
I have no help for you, Playboy. You're gonna have to figure that one out on yourself. I don't know, find you another bitch that's enough to take your ass in. You was able to get her.
Rare Ruth
It's a
in.
bunch of the hoes because we probably gonna come across 3 of them in these next couple of questions that they asking.
Motel 6, they'll leave the light on for you.
Definitely do.
You'll see that's come turn that bitch off. No vacancy.
He out there
Question
tripping.
number 2. Layla was my coworker. We've worked together for 2 years. She kept to herself and refused to join me or other coworkers afterward for acts or conversation. Every day she earned her money and left like she was better than us. Our department was cut 30%. I was let go, but Layla kept her job. I was furious. I did my research and found her husband and her adult son were both effable. I know you did not. I know you didn't.
You know she did.
I knew I was going to get one of them. I planned to humble her ass by effing her family member. I followed her husband's post about working out, etc. Figured out his gym and schedule. You are a messy bitch. Goodness.
That's how my storyline's gonna go.
He was cute on social media, but delicious in person. That is a wild statement.
Not delicious.
Some crazy shit, bro. I introduced myself, asked for help with my workouts, bought him lattes and etc. I invited him to my house for a horizontal workout. No thanks. Him, no thanks. We can keep our contact right here. I thought he misunderstood and I was more direct. Jesus be offense. She said, I want you in my mouth. We can't do that here. Him. You know I'm married. What's missing in your life that can't be filled with somebody else's man? Me, a good time. He smiled. I wore my hot pink yoga pants the next day and he was there working out with his wife. He introduced us. Layla laughed in my face. You're soliciting my husband? Shouldn't you be looking for a job, bitch?
I like her.
Oh, that cut deep. That cut deep.
I bet he was black too.
He
Shout out to my black kids. Shout out to my black kids.
She said, I was speechless. How do I get him back for disrespecting me? The level of petty was unnecessary. You said the
You
son was
started it.
fuckable.
You
You said the
felt like the
son
bitch is
and
better
the
than you.
husband.
Child, she do her work and go home. Why does that matter to you? Now you ain't got
Bro,
no work
Layla
to do.
gonna
We just
jump
be
you.
at home.
I think Layla got
Okay,
hands.
dog.
I think Layla got hands, low key.
She ate your ass up. Why you up here looking for my man? She's looking for a job.
Right.
Homie was like, I'm good. Thanks. There's a lady pushing up on me at the gym. You want to come to the gym with me? Sure, babe. I'll be there.
Now that was my moral me. Now me with some common sense. You said it was a son too. Move on.
I'm just
Next
saying.
step.
Like, I'm like, yo.
One fail. Okay, bitch. Check
Go for
game.
the
I got
next
you.
one.
But your son, he's hot and ready. Let me go hop on that.
Now, unless he underage, and if he is,
She
find
said
something else.
adult son.
She did say
So
adult.
girl, if
He's
it's
adult,
19 and
okay.
up, you good.
Depends on what she classifies an adult.
It better be 18 and up.
I mean,
18 is
yeah.
nasty, but it make him feel like I made your boy a man.
Yeah.
Now fuck her head up. That's how you
Not a
get Layla.
man.
That's how you get Layla right there. If I
He
fuck
said,
her
I
head
made
up.
your boy a man.
This some Tyler Perry
Yeah,
shit.
so aggressive.
Yeah, that's actually a good story plot.
This some Tyler Perry shit.
That should be whoever wrote Obsessed the first one. This should be your plot to Obsessed too.
I mean,
This bitch thinks she better than me.
it sounds like you mad insecure, bro.
It needs to be a woman that's jealous of
That or
Janine
you
because
ain't
she.
doing your job good enough.
Oh, moving on, child. Question number 3. My wife Ruth consistently tries to lure me to fight for her love. She called me in hysterics. Ruben comes to the gym. I'm working out and Emil is staring at me. Ruben, I'm at Target and this loss prevention officer is staring at my ass. And Ruben, a cop pulled me over and I think he just wants my number. Let's be clear. We're old people. I'm 68, 5'6", and I'm shrinking every day. She's 63. Back in my day, I was a boxer and I ran the streets. My wife wants that excitement back, but I ain't fighting cops at Target or muscle guys at the gym. I explained this. Her, you can't protect me while I'm auditioning your replacements. I tell her, go ahead, old lady. Stop it.
Just leave me the fuck alone with all that shit. Call your young nigga. I don't care.
I became intrigued. He said, I became intrigued and I followed her. To my surprise and horror, younger men were openly flirting with my elderly wife. My wife is in great shape. She's a seamstress and she creates beautiful garments. She is elegant. She has long silver hair and dark mahogany skin. So I guess I can see the attraction. That is a very beautiful picture. You might want to step your cookies up, old man. But we're old. She needs to act like it. Back in the day, I kept her pregnant when men checked her out. Nigga, you did. Our children are grown and they approve of her independence. I want her to tone it down and stay at home more. What to do? It sounds to me like you the one who need to be stepping your game up a little bit. Otherwise, Hakeem and Raheem and them gonna be fucking your wife.
This is all over the place.
I'm telling you right now, bro.
Because one, she doing too much.
No, yes.
That's right. You said you kept her pregnant when man checked her out.
That's crazy.
Now
I hope she
like,
wasn't saying
damn.
that. I hope she wasn't saying that out loud to the around the people talking about, oh, this cop's around me, staring at my ass. And I hope the cop didn't hear him. Like,
I mean, given the description of his wife, low key.
could you imagine if it was like a Target and my man was just on the phone, just texting, and all of a sudden he just hear this officer staring at my ass, and he's like, "What the hell?"
Oh, wow, shit.
And here it is, girl. Get off the phone with all that. You come on. You
I
too old to be playing
mean,
them games. I mean, she is still be playing them games. But if she's in great shape, I mean,
why you
hey, let
ain't in
her.
shape with her? Why you not? Why y'all not doing that together? Is my question. Like, if she wants to live and live life, you could live with her. Like, y'all could live a life together where it's active, it's fun, and y'all having a good time. That way she don't have to seek your attention in this way. It sounds like you're not giving her enough attention and you want to be sitting at home watching Sanford and Son and shit, and she don't want to do that.
At the same time, he said he was a former boxer, so he's probably already has like that natural muscular shape.
But he could
And
be
then
going
at
to
the
the
same
gym with
time,
her.
What it
at
is
the
that
same time, the
fight?
body could be toning down. Like he's probably like, yo, my body, and ain't no telling how many blows to the head he's taking. Like he's like, yo, I'm ready to like relax now.
Yeah,
Versus
but
That
you
getting
fighting
out.
shit.
actively kept her pregnant and kept her trapped. You locked her down for years
Yeah, he had
intentionally
that
because other
testosterone
men.
after them after them matches. You know, that testosterone be through the roof.
No,
That
you
fighting
not,
shit
Rashard.
made
You
her.
wildin'. You
It
wildin'.
made her hot. She love to see her man fight.
I don't want to be pregnant all the fucking time.
I
Like
just be
you.
like, girl, look, I
And then
love you,
back
but
in the day,
go,
they were the baby boomers, so
go get you a
Ugh,
crash out.
they were like
and I had
hotcakes back in the
17
day.
children. Like, no,
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
you got you gonna have to step your game up, bruh.
Go get you a crash
Grandpa.
out. I ain't got time. You want somebody to fight for you? Go get one of them young niggas at the gas
I don't
station.
think she want nobody to fight for her. I think she just wants the attention. She's seeking it from him. And this is how she feels the best way to get it, but it's not working. Now she like, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna entertain these men who keep hitting on me.
Man, what they both need is, those younger couples that be flirting like with other couples.
Oh,
They both of them need to do like a switch with one of them.
Swingers.
what
Like
the
one of
fuck?
them have one night with a different person, and then they're gonna come back and they'll be fine.
Rashard, what you know about that?
Hell no.
I just made that up. I saw it on what was that Bel Air? Remember on Bel Air when she was like, "Oh, I'm not being entertained," and I think it was some episode when they were like, "Oh, we couldn't go through it," and I was like, "Bruh."
Yeah, they was
It
trying.
was on the last season,
They was
I
trying to do
believe.
like a swingers thing.
Yeah,
They couldn't do it.
Ew. I don't like that either.
I was like, they never did that on Fresh Prince.
All right. Question number 4. Kent told me he was 40. I'm 22 with 3 kids.
Mm.
And I'm looking for financial stability. Kent is secretive as fuck. Red flag.
hmm
And he only wants sex if the room is pitch black. Red flag number 2. Something ain't right. Something ain't
hmm
right. I don't like it.
hmm
He always locks the bathroom door when he's in the shower. Wait a minute.
Riff, what?
What's going on here? Shut up, Gerard.
He's that alien that you said that someone could be born as.
I knew he was hiding his body. He lies for no reason, like unprovoked lies. He talks about things he used to do, but the dates never add up. I suspected he was older. So we were in a motel. I've never been to his house. He says he's renovated. Girl,
Wow.
what do you mean?
Wow.
When he forgot to lock the bathroom door, I opened it and he was in the shower with black hair dye running down his face and neck. Looking like Venom. He's a saggy bodied old man.
Tap out. So you said that whenever they did it, I understood like they don't even want to do it in pitch black. But you never noticed like any dye on the sheets or anything.
Like,
Like, honey, what's this
But
black
you ain't
spot on the
feel that?
sheets?
wait, but
Like you
like
didn't have
you
any on
would
your
have to touch
skin.
him
Like I wasn't sweating. You didn't have any like dye on your skin
or like grab his
when you
arm
showered.
or his back or any
Shit, his wrists.
like something.
You could tell a little. They got a little meat on them by the wrist.
He's a saggy bodied old man. Me, you old as fuck. You stingy and old. What can you do for me? Oh my god.
Here we go.
Let me Let me tell y'all what this motherfucker said.
Oh Lord, where they from?
Atlanta. It's gotta be Atlanta. He said, I dated you because you bisexual. The best thing you can bring to this relationship is another woman, someone with a tighter pussy. Cause a coal miner couldn't find your walls. He told
What
that
she
lady.
say?
He told that lady that a coal miner couldn't find her walls. The silence is golden.
What can you say to that?
To start to speak.
I
I
can picture
stopped
it now,
seeing
like
him after he said that hurtful shit. But now I'm self-conscious about my cat and I'm afraid to date. How do I know if I have no walls or if my box ain't no good?
Let that thing factory reset. Stop using it. Yeah, you get back into it. You should be all right.
She said I could date a woman again, but I really want a father figure for my kid. Put the venom emoji underneath the post. Why y'all do
I mean, you can find a woman with some money.
I mean, okay. First of all,
I can picture him now in the shower. He's running down his face when he said that.
my God, today. First of all,
You
you let
old
an
as
old
fuck.
man read your ass like that,
A saggy
girl.
body old ass man.
Mm, you
So
are
she never
crazy.
saw him like in the public,
That's what I'm saying.
like you could tell by the face he was old.
Was you also dating him in the dark? Like, what is going
Right.
on?
Hmm.
His love is blind or something.
Okay, so let's just keep it real, right? To be fair, you was looking for a financier, not a fiance. Okay, so you kind of got what you bargained yourself out there in that manner. Now, as far as him lying to you, I mean, it's part for the this point. But the shit he said to you was to hurt your feelings intentionally. Now, what you could do is take your ass to the doctor and see if you really ain't got no walls. I mean, go in there and be like, hey, do I need to be fine tuned? You know what I'm saying? Do I need a rejuvenation procedure? You feel me? Because they do have that. They do have that. Now, if your shit done collapsed, because you out here, running through dick, then I mean, you did have 3 kids, and it's not to say that you can't snap back, but the body does change when you have children. So you're gonna have to be with a man who has a little bit more understanding of that. But there are things you could do, like buy you some fucking Kegels, bitch. Yanni eggs exist. It's all kind of ways to get yourself back together um if you feel insecure about that area of the body. But there's no fucking way a man who would go so far as to go in the shower and use black hair dye all over his body to trick me into believing that he was a younger man and go shame me about my coochie. You didn't have a problem fucking it, so it obviously wasn't that fucking bad. I wouldn't be concerned. Now, if you, like I said, if you feel some type of way, then get you some Kegels and get to work, bitch. They make all kind of shit. You're gonna have to do some exercises, just like when your arms sag and your back is sagging and shit. You gotta go do some exercise to tone that shit up. Yeah, get you some Yanni eggs and get into. We got 2 more.
Find a myrtle.
They both need
Got
Jesus.
2 more. Bitches coochie's broke and
that was some good ass hair dye. Get anywhere.
Question number 5. My boyfriend is 9 years younger than me. I adore him. We had a good thing. He custody of his 11-year-old daughter, Angel. During the visitation, Angel's mom dropped her off and never came back. Oh, shit. She wants nothing to do with her, and I can see why. Angel is a full-blown psychopath. Oh, no. Very cute little girl. Big dimples, big dark brown eyes. She's quiet. Likes to play the piano and read worrying books. Books about revenge, self-defense, and mind games.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that don't sound like a psychopath. That sounds like a sociopath. Angel is emotionally empty. If someone slights her, she wants a pound of flesh. She makes plans about it. She practices alibis in the mirror.
Oh, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, you might be right. She is a psychopath. She can cry at will. Two older children bullied her at school. She followed them in the bathroom, and she was the only one to walk out. One student had to get their ankle reset. The other opted to stay at home for the remainder of the year. Oh, period. Shouldn't have been bullying her.
As she should.
Shouldn't have been bullying her. I hope your ankle stays
She
fucked
fucked
up.
them bitches up in the bathroom.
Period.
Spooked up for the rest of the year.
That's what you get. Mind your fucking business. You won't get your ass whooped.
All right, so far we're rooting for her. So far, I do not trust these until the end of the sentence. Until the very last sentence.
She was practicing for this moment. That's what she was doing.
Okay.
As of this moment, Angel's an angel.
Angel was expelled. I spoke with Angel about her behavior. She replied, "Thank you for our talk." As I slept, Angel put crazy glue in my contact lenses. I told my boyfriend it's over. He proposed as I was breaking up with him. I have a feeling he dated me because he's looking for someone to help him raise Angel. I want the man, but not his child. Help. Girl, the bitch put crazy glue in your contact lenses.
Yeah,
you know you could be blind?
Yeah, she cut up the mink coats.
Said blind.
I can't see him.
She gave the mink coats a fade though.
You are crazy if you really want to be with this man. It's no shade to him. Well, it's all shade because they created this monster. You need to leave before that little girl kill you. And she definitely is the type that can make it seem like it was an accident. The little hoe be reading self-defense books and creating alibis. She know how to manipulate people. I'd be gone. Okay. She already done broke a girl's ankle and had to be reset. The other girl, so damn scared to go to school. The bitch said, "I'll stay at home and study."
And then she did put crazy.
And then she come home and you try to represent her. And she says, "Thank you for our talk. No emotion, no nothing." And you went to sleep while that bitch was sleeping.
She put crazy glue in your contacts. She didn't get your mink coat a high top fade.
This is crazy.
You done woke up with a mink coat that got a fresh lining and everything.
This nigga, wow. This is nuts. Not the scissor. That's the song that came to my head when she put them dots. Girl, I don't know why you need help. It seemed like a very easy and simple solution here. Drop his ass before you fuck around and end up dead.
No, you know scissor be lying though.
She said she was blind, child. You was almost blind. How you find out it was crazy glue in there? Did it harden before you put it in your eyes? Is that what happened? I'm real curious about that.
Probably saw it was dirty because sometimes I can see when my lenses are dirty. Crazy was crazy though.
We had question number 6. Kristen is a social worker and we've dated for nearly a year. She's smart and she cares about her clients. She helped my family. 2 months into our relationship, she helped me get government benefits for my teens. Finally, we had food in our home and bills were paid on time. I had a little extra money at the end of the month. Then shit hit the fan.
Uh-oh.
My frats invited me to hang out. I told Kristen I was out with my friends and I see her in the following day. She texted and called back to back. I temporarily blocked her number so I could enjoy my night. Eventually, my frats and I ended up at a strip club. Traveling dancers invited us back to their room. What grown men do in these situations? Demon time. A few hours later, I returned to my vehicle and it was totaled. Tires flat. And someone left a bat stuck in the windshield. God damn.
No, that's all right.
God.
I mean, he did tell her, but blocking her is crazy. What you blocking me for?
I asked for security footage, but the motel manager said the cameras weren't on. Next day, I told Kristen we were through. I'm a grown man. Don't harass me when I go out. A few weeks later, the state sent a notice that cut off my fence, and I owed them a refund or I could face jail time. The IRS has been hounding me because someone reported that I have a cash-only side hustle. Kristen did this. What to do to make her stop destroying me? She blocked me, but she is still hurting me from afar. I don't know. Go find her and
Wow, sounds familiar, doesn't it?
I don't know. Go find her and try to get her back, bro.
Like you block somebody, but you still hurt them from afar.
Mm-mm.
Crazy, isn't it?
I don't know if you're gonna be a fuckboy. You gotta learn how to maintain your shit.
She bust the windows at your car.
I mean, I don't understand why you had to block her. You could have just answered your phone and told her you was kicking it. You know, you'll see her tomorrow. I don't understand the blocking, but what I really don't understand is the sleeping with the stripper. You say you had a good woman who helped you get all your shit, and you knew she was a government worker, so
Right, and that's nasty.
you low key fucked yourself up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you're asking us for help. I don't want that bitch's trouble. I want no trouble with that bitch because she would be to look at my taxes and shit. I don't want to owe nobody
That's
nothing.
a government worker that's
You
doing
see, you feel what I'm saying?
You on your own, player.
I have nothing to do with that.
I'll call her and be like, I don't know him anymore. Please don't hurt me.
I never knew you. That's crazy. Well, that's it. That's all. The SBC chat is over. Okay. I am gonna go to bed. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm tired. So thank you, Rashard, for coming. I appreciate you. And Don, as always, appreciate you. I'm about to get out of here. And y'all have a wonderful day. All right?
Nighty night.
Man.
If you don't wanna see me, if you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up.